Hello, hello. How is everybody doing in the house? Thank you for coming through. So today we're going to be talking about sleep paralysis, and I do have people coming up on my panel to talk about sleep paralysis, situations that they've been through with sleep paralysis. Hey, Steady, how are you? Thank you for coming in. So let's get started. And if anybody has any sleep paralysis they've had in their past or recently, if you want to, you can come up on the panel. I will drop the link for a short time because I don't want any trolls to grab the link. I just want to make sure that we have a clean and positive live, even though this is not it's not something that that you want to talk about all the time because it's situations that people go through when they have sleep paralysis. I just feel like sleep paralysis comes from basically when you're stressed out, you haven't had any sleep for a while, you just need something that's going on mentally that causes it. Some people call it witch riding your back. Hey, B Rob, how are you? How are you? Thank you for coming through, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you. So like I said, I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about this because I have gone through sleep paralysis. Okay, I've definitely been through sleep paralysis multiple times. It's not just like once or twice. It's happened multiple times. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to come up, B Rob, you can come up and talk about sleep paralysis if you've had it, if you've ever experienced it. Yes. So let me see. I would definitely sleep. Are you funny? Okay. So basically, stop it. So basically, I've had it where I was actually working too many hours. Yes, I know the feeling. Together, do you want to come up here? Because I have other people as well coming up. Girl, I think I connected to spiritual power. Yeah, it's possible. I don't know. It's possible that's what it is. But basically, I worked for like 21 hours. This is when I was younger. Hey, Joshua, thank you for coming in. Rob, thank you for coming in. Together, thank you for coming in. B Rob, thank you for coming in. Steady, thank you for coming in. Let me say hi to everybody else as well, because John Paul, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Benji, thank you for coming in. Malu, I think TV, thank you for coming in. Nuna, thank you for coming in. Jerens, thank you for coming in. And I can't say your name. Chapez, thank you for coming in. If I say your name incorrectly, sorry. I'm not good with names. It just is what it is. Drop the link. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and drop it. Now, this is only for those who have sleep paralysis and want to talk about it, because I don't want to leave the link in too long because I don't want any crazy people, trolls grabbing it. So let's go. Whoever wants to come up, I will be checking who comes up here. But like I was saying, I worked 21 hours straight. Okay. This is what's crazy is I went home. It wasn't like straight because I went home and they called me to come back to work because somebody didn't show up. So I had to take their place because I was at the time what they call a shift manager. Okay. A shift manager would have to take a spot of somebody that's not there, or at least until they get there. Well, this person never came through. So I was literally working. Hey, Relentless, the link is in the chat, sweetie. So basically I went, when I came home after the 21 hours of working so hard, I went to sleep. But hold on 1 second, B Rob. Give me 1 second. You guys hold on 1 second. I got to pull up something. I'll just put fair use. Okay. All right, B Rob, let's see what you got. Show me. I guess you could, let me see. I think I can click on this thing and see what's up with that. Bill Bundy. Can you open your thing? You don't have to open up on the panel though, if you don't mind, real quick. Because I don't know who that Bill Lundy is, but you're authenticated. I don't know. If you don't open up, I'm dropping you down, B Rob. Hold on. All right, I'm putting you up. Okay. B Rob, please open your panel. I'm not letting you up. Hold on one second. Let me check him out from my phone. See, that's what happens when people don't want to answer you. I'm not playing with anybody today. Okay, hold on. Yeah, no. Okay, B Rob, bye-bye. You're not even the real person. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Gotta go. Banned. And you will be blocked from my channel permanently. Let me go ahead and block him. Oh, these people is ridiculous. You can't even have any, you can't do anything without somebody acting a fool up here.
That's crazy. What's going on?
I don't know. I really don't know. Sorry, you guys. I'm sorry for the interruption of this live. This is crazy. All right, let me go ahead and remove this because I have who I need to be having up here. This is like, this is crazy. Whatever. It's whatever. Anyway, I'm not stupid, okay? I'm a YouTuber. I'm a content creator who knows better than to bring somebody up that ain't supposed to be up here. Hello, Armando. How are you? I did. I banned him. I definitely banned him.
I'm hearing.
Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. Make sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's
I don't know what happened.
No, there's another one that has to go because they're sitting here playing around like they're supposed to be. Oh, ban him. I'm banning you too. Bye-bye.
Ow. What are they
Okay,
doing?
Anyway, I'm not even going to do this with y'all. Okay. I'm not even bringing anybody else up here. Together, if you want to come up here, I know you're real. Raw, if you want to come up here, I know you real. Y'all can come up. Anybody else? Let me tell you something. Let me show you something. Okay. I made this just for those who want to play on my channel. I got something for you. Hold up. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
I don't think so.
Bye-bye. All right. Now, back to, I know it wasn't Armando. I know. I checked him. That's why I don't bring anybody until I check them. Thank you, sweetie. When they do come in here, the real ones, I will definitely, go ahead and mod them up. Because I know that they're family, family members, and we're going to go ahead and mod them up. So that way, when they come in here, we'll know better. Hey, Don, people, how are you? Thank you for coming in. So anyway, like I was saying, 21 hours, exhausted. I went to lay down. And when I tell you, oh my gosh, when I tell you I laid down and it felt like somebody was like hovering over me, I couldn't move. I was sitting there trying to pound on the table. I mean, pounding. I thought I was. So when I got out of that, the situation, when the paralyzation goes away, I asked my sister, I was like, I'm not going to say her name, sis, because I said her name at the time, but right now I'm not saying her name. Sis, did you not hear me beating the table for you? And she said, no, I didn't hear anything. And then I found out that actually, yes, when you have sleep paralysis, you cannot move. You are literally paralyzed. You cannot move, y'all, until it's over. It is the scariest thing. And I've had it multiple times. It's hard to deal with. But like I said, it's been the same thing. Most of the time, it's like the same type of thing. It's like a darkness hovering over me, and I cannot move. And my body just like feels like my heart starts palpitating like really, really fast. Hey, Joshua. Hey, Miss B. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. And it makes your heart beat like really, really fast. Like you cannot control the beat of your heart because you're that scared. So Relentless, you guys, I'm going to drop Relentless channel in the chat. I want you guys to make sure that you sub to her, please. I would appreciate it. Can you go ahead and tell me a little bit about your story with your sleep paralysis?
Okay, my mother was on hospice, so I was taking care of her around the clock, getting very little sleep, just napping when I could. And I actually, I felt like I was awake. I mean, I actually thought something was wrong because it seemed like I was awake, but it felt like somebody was holding me down. And at that time, I was married. I'm divorced now, but I was beating on my husband, and I was telling him, help me, because I kept seeing a black shadow in the room. It was like I could move my eyes, but I couldn't move my body. And so I was beating on him, but yet apparently he never even knew it because he never woke up. And it took a few minutes, but finally I got up and took off running through the living room, and I stayed up the rest of the night. It scared me that bad. So it is really scary if you've never had it happen. But I kept seeing, did you see it? A black figure?
Shoot. Yes, that's exactly what I saw. It's like something hovering over me, like a big.
And I would see it go.
Small.
I would see it go to the corners of, where I'm just looking with my eyes, but literally could not move my body at all.
Right.
But right. I thought I was beating on him. And when I finally did get up, I was like, you didn't even help me. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I went in because I actually thought it was a demon or something. I went in the living room. I sat up the rest of the night, and I did not lay back down. So it was crazy.
Yeah, that's how it was for me. It was like this big thing.
Yeah.
I thought I was beating the table. I mean, literally thought I was beating the table, but it was nothing. It was nothing like that. You want to grab the link because I'm about to take the link down before somebody else gets it together. If you want to come up, anybody who I know you, I'm going to check you out first before you come up here because I've already had 2 clowns trying to come up here. I just want to make sure that we have a clean channel without any issues. So if you want to come up, grab the link. I'm about to take the link down. Ra, if you want to come up here, I'm sure you have stories as well. Like I said, my mods are clear of any, being fake. So if you guys want to come up here, you can. But I'm about to take that link down, y'all, because I'm not going to have this going on through my whole life. This is ridiculous.
Did you see in mine what happened? What took me so long to get over here? I had an issue.
No.
Somebody come in there and made some comments. Did you not see it? We'll look at them later, but I don't even have a clue what's going on.
Wow.
So I had to message because she actually sent me a message afterwards. And I'm like, I don't even know what's going on, but you came in my live creating drama.
Wow. For nothing, right?
For nothing. I have nothing to do with it. So I don't get mixed up in all that crap. So
yeah, I know how that goes.
So anyway, it was, but hi everybody. It's good to see you all. I don't think I know anybody but Debbie.
Yeah. Together sometimes goes to Brooklyn's.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my girl. That's my sis from another mama.
Okay. Awesome. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so I dropped her link in the chat, you guys. If you guys want to come up, you can. Like I said, I'm about to drop. I'm going to take the link off from the StreamYard. If nobody comes up in the next 10 seconds, I'm about to take it down.
We just actually got out of my trivia. We had trivia today.
Yes, it was fun too, y'all. It was fun.
We have,
and when I don't know something, I just start clowning. Yeah. It's fun. Okay, so nobody's coming up, so let me go ahead and delete it.
When I broke off the dream, did I have something crazy? Well, I don't know. I just felt like that thing, whatever that thing was, it was around the room, was still in the house. I don't know. But I couldn't catch my breath. I was having a panic attack. I just sat up the rest of the night. So it was crazy. What was your, because you said, did something crazy happen? What crazy thing happened to you? I'd like to hear that.
She said together wanted to come up. Oh, she does? Wait.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead. I'm going to drop the link one time. And I'm going to leave it down there for like a couple of seconds. So are you ready for me to drop it together so I can go ahead and drop it? Because this is like crazy. Like, why would they come in here and mess with somebody when
Do
they're
you know
talking
who
about
it
something
is?
serious? Huh?
Do you know who it is?
No.
I guess people are just bored and don't have anything to do. 'cause
Yeah,
that's
just
what I'm
it's a
doing.
troll. They call them trolls, but you know, it is what it is. But
That's crazy.
you ready? She said, "No, I'm fine." Are you coming up or not? Oh, she said, "Yes, that's my sister indeed." Yeah, I don't think she said she was coming up. Okay, so let me go ahead and talk about it. So this has happened like not once, not twice, multiple times. And like they you know, the old folks, basically the older folks, the southern people, they say something about, you know, the people in the South, I think, basically say that it's the witch riding your back. But to me, it's more like let me see how to say it. You're stressed, like you might be stressed, right? Or you're just really, really tired. You haven't gotten any sleep. Your body is just crashing on you. I think that would be what would make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just think that what my doctor told me when I went to a doctor about it because I'm just going to be honest with you. I thought I was losing my mind because it was happening 2 or 3 times out of a week. And I thought that it was something
Right.
to do with mental health. And the doctor, she kind of laughed at me. She thought it was hilarious, but she said, it's where your body gets trapped between cycles, like your REM cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And that when you're really, really tired, it happens.
Yes.
So,
yes, definitely.
but I don't know. I just felt like it was something. So definitely something was holding me down. I felt it. So, did you feel it holding you down? Could you get up?
No, I couldn't. It was like I was like something was holding me down, and my heart was beating so fast because I was so scared of whatever it was. It just felt like a really bad dream that I couldn't get out of it. But it lasts like about maybe, I don't know, maybe 10-15 seconds, and then it like goes away.
Yeah.
I've had it like where I've had it like 2-3 times. And the only time I really, really get it is when I have not got any sleep. I don't have any stress in my life as far as trolls are concerned. Y'all not stressing me, all right? But anyway, but basically I've gotten it like at least 3 times one night. It was back to back to back, basically, right?
Yeah.
So it was like it would go away, and then all of a sudden I'm just laying down to relax. And then as soon as I relax, it just comes right back. And then I do the same thing. I get up and then I'm out of it. And then it just comes right back.
Yes.
So it was like 3 times in a row. And I was thinking to myself, I need to get some sleep. I need to stop trying to stay up all night, all day, all night. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Hey, Queen, how are you? Thank you for coming in.
Together said that they were having it as a kid and they know it's demonic. And
wow.
I believe there's something to that, though. I do.
Yeah. I mean, because literally, if you're getting sleep paralysis and you can't move, why does it have to be something, you know, so scary, right? It could be something demonic to it. It could be, definitely.
It could be. And at that time, I was going through a rough time with my mother passing away.
Yeah.
And then going through a divorce after I left 6 months after my mom died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and somebody else said that they believe it's a way of a spirit making you focus on something.
It could be. Yeah, it could be. Rod, do you want to come up here? Because you know a lot of stuff like that. You know spiritual stuff. You know things like that. And let me see.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, C-Cat. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Thank you.
I got a hair sticking up over here about to drive me crazy.
Right? I feel you on that one.
Yes.
Something. Okay. I'm just making sure that everybody in my chat is also clear of any negativities because I just had 2 trolls trying to come up, you know, like one was in the chat, not coming up, but one's in the chat and the other one's trying to come up, and they're both sitting there talking about that's not the real person kind of thing, right? So he's up here trying to get up as B Rob as if I wasn't going to check it, right? And then the other one is in the chat. Oh, that's not the real person. Like, go sit down somewhere. Are you kidding me? Anyway, so C Cat, how are you? Thank you for coming in. And again, thank you for coming in. Carol, hello. Thank you for coming in. And also, if I didn't say Queen Sanity, I'm sorry. Hello. Thank you for coming in as well.
Hey, Sherry.
I'm
Sherry's
sorry.
here too.
But I also have Relentless channel is going to be up. I'm going to post it right now. That's what I was doing while I was talking at the same time, doing two things at once, just kind of like, ooh, too much for me. Let me find it. Hold on.
Come and join us, guys. Also, Sherry's in here. Did you see her?
Sherry's in here?
Yes.
Hey, Sherry, I didn't see her.
Yes, she just came in.
Oh, hey, Sherry. Thank you for coming, sweetie. Okay, so I found it and I'm going to pin it up. Okay, so Karen's channel is up there. Relentless. Girl, they got me.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Of course. Please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And you guys can say hi, hello to each other. And my bot will drop your link as well. Okay. So thank you for coming in. As we're talking about sleep paralysis. I've been through a lot of sleep paralysis through my life. Okay. It's not like it doesn't do it like every single day. It doesn't happen every week. It doesn't happen every month. It's just random. Okay. It is very, very random. Hey, Reese, how are you? Hey, Renrock. Hey, how's it going? All right. Y'all, as y'all coming in, y'all getting checked out. I just want to let you know y'all being checked. Y'all being checked.
Hey, everybody.
Please make sure that you sub to Miss Relentless here next to me on the panel. I'd appreciate it. She does true crime, and it's amazing.
I'm just getting started, though.
She also does trivia and movie night. Y'all, she did a good movie just recently. I was there. She does it like twice a day because, some people can only do it in the daytime, which is like me because I'm married and I have to cook and all that stuff. And then she has the nighttime, which is at 7, right? 7 or 8? 6. 6 o'clock Central Time. We're going to get. Yes, thank you for getting rid of the trolls, y'all. I'm getting rid of the trolls.
I've never seen this. That girl coming in, Mom, was the first time I've seen this happen. So that girl coming in my live today.
With the comments.
I've never seen anything like that happen. So
yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so Reese's is real. Your channel is good. You're good. Let me see. Renrock, I need to check you. I know who you are, but I just got to make sure because we had 2 trolls coming in here and they're trying to mess with my channel. No, just kidding. Anyway, let's see. Let me see. Okay, I've checked everybody else. I just want to make sure. Here we go. All right, we got everybody. Everybody in the house is good. Any other troll that wants to subscribe, you can subscribe if you want to, but you're not getting on the panel. And you're not getting in my head. It's not going to happen. Okay. This is what we're going to say to you. This is what we say to you. Okay. This is what we're going to say.
That's right. You and me right now. We're having it out. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
I don't think so.
All right, you guys. Okay. Back to the seriousness at hand.
I'm going to check out these other creators and subscribe to their channels as well.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to do that right now.
Okay.
All right. So basically, hold on. Okay. So the reason why now for this situation that's happening, we have to like mod up our family members because guess what? We got people who are pretending it's them. So as soon as they come into my chat, I have to go mod them up because I want to make sure they're all modded because that's what's coming in here as they're coming as my other family members, which is my wolf members, my wolf family.
That's crazy. Why is they
nothing for nothing? There you go, Renrock. Welcome to your news Mud family. All right, here we go. So we're done with all the negativity. We're gonna go back to where we were at. So like I was saying, it doesn't happen every day. It doesn't happen every week. It doesn't happen every month. But when it happens, it happens. It can happen at times. It'll be like a couple of times a night.
Yeah.
Sometimes just once a night. It just depends. Like I said, when I'm really, really, really tired is when it does it. When I'm tired, you guys. And I don't know if you guys get it when you're tired, but I get it when I'm tired. And I wanted to send this to you as well, Renrock, when you're up in the house. And I gotta make one for you together so that way I can put yours up. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Here we go. All right, you guys. I'm putting it back in the chat for her channel so that way you guys can. It's also pinned up at the top, but I'll go ahead and put it because sometimes when you pin it, for some odd reason, it doesn't show up like for everybody. So let's go ahead and I just dropped it again in the chat, and it's also pinned up at the top for those who couldn't get it. There it is in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. So, oh, that's right. But basically, like I was saying, it's harsh. It's a harsh thing because like when I get out of it, it still feels like my heart, even though I'm out of the feeling of that scariness part of it, that scary part of it.
It's awesome.
My heart is still palpitating. It's just like just still beating. Like, oh my God, what the heck was that? I was
Say, girl, you got me howling over here.
Huh?
Say, girl, you got me howling over here.
I literally feel like it just, even though it goes away, like the scary part, I'm talking about the darkness that you see hovering over you, the heaviness of, the heaviness of it goes away, but your heart still beating.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh my God. Like a lot of times I'm sitting there going, what the heck was that? But at the same time, I know it's sleep paralysis. Huh?
Were you anxious as well? Real anxious? Like, I mean, I was flipping out.
It makes you nervous because you're like, what the heck was that? Like, and then my mind goes to, am I getting some kind of sign? Is there a sign that I need to be listening to?
Yep, that's what I thought too.
This? Yeah, what is this? And it's a lot. It's a lot. Some people don't go through it, but the people that do go through it, it's a lot. Yeah. Anybody in the chat that has sleep paralysis and you have stories, I will check you before you come up, but you can come up. I will drop the link for you real quick and then take it right down again.
Yes, everybody, if you've had this, definitely come up because sometimes I don't know about you, but I thought I was scared to tell anybody at first because I thought they would think I was losing my mind.
Right. And that's what I used to think at first. I was like, is it me? What's going on here? And then I realized a lot of people do have it.
But I never knew about sleep paralysis until it happened to me.
Yeah. And then I had a channel. I mean, I had a video that I wanted to share with you guys, but for some odd reason, it's not even on my list of videos. I don't know what happened to it.
Can you not dig it up real quick?
No, I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I don't know what happened to it. It's not in my private. It's not in my private videos. It's none of that. So I don't know what's going on.
That's crazy.
Anyway, and then I literally talked about the signs of it. I talked about how it is, what the feelings are through other people's eyes, not just mine, but other people's eyes, right? And I defined it for everybody. I was able to sit there and define it for everybody, but that video is gone. I don't know where it is.
That's weird.
It is very weird. It's just
they don't want us to.
It just
let people know.
I looked on my phone and I was like, it's not there. It's not in the private. It's not near anywhere. I don't know where it is.
That's crazy.
Thank you for subbing up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. And you guys are not going to regret it. She does amazing on her channel.
I just started and I went a few weeks of having to stop because I was having issues with my internet. And it ended up being the actual computer itself. So I'm just getting started again, but we're doing a lot of trivia and stuff like that while I'm working on cases. So thank you guys for, we
definitely.
I have been covering the Johnny Gosh. It was an old case and found a bunch of links to pedophile rings and the presidents, the White House. There's a lot of stuff. You should check it out.
Definitely, definitely. And then she's the one who put this in made us think of, like she put it in perspective. Okay. Tell them about the, how you figured out the head part, Adam.
Okay. So
you guys listen to this. This is gonna blow your mind because this is something I never even thought about. But go ahead, babe.
Okay. So everybody thinks Adam Walsh was killed by Otis Toole. Otis Toole actually admitted to police.
Say unalive, baby. Say unalive.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Unalive.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So he admitted to unaliving him, but then turned around, and took his confession back. But on the day, if you go and do the research, on the day that Adam Walsh went missing from the mall, Jeffrey Dahmer was at the mall. And the day that the hunters found Adam's head, Jeffrey Dahmer was at the scene. So it makes you wonder, did Otis Toole really do it? Or was he just, because he had already got so much time, they weren't going to add any more time to him. Do you think he actually took the credit for that when it was actually Jeffrey Dahmer? I believe it was Jeffrey Dahmer because, one, how did he know where his head was?
Right.
I mean, he could have been at the mall. You know what I'm saying? Everybody goes to the mall.
Yeah.
The fact that he was at the mall and at the scene where his head was found.
That was suspicious for me as well. That was definitely suspicious. Thank you for subbing. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Definitely. Hey, at it again. How are you?
I think I've got a bad habit of saying it because I don't know my channel. So thank you guys for subbing. But yes, I do find that odd that Jeffrey Dahmer was there. And there's evidence to prove it. You can go and research it and find it every day.
Yes, definitely suspicious. And also, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of her channel. That's why I was letting her tell you about that. So that way you can go to her channel and go get the rest of it. Okay? This is not what we're talking about today. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the sleep paralysis. And like I said, hey, Debbie, how are you? If you guys, she said, I'm so glad I found your channel. Thank you, Debbie. If you guys have had sleep paralysis in your past, in your your past or your near, like, a while ago or recently or like now kind of thing, please, I'll drop the link if you say yes, and I have to check you out before I bring you up because I did have an issue earlier and we're not having this. Getting ready to eat, I just wanted to check in on you. Okay, thank you for coming, T-Cat. I appreciate you.
Thank you, T-Cat, for subbing.
Thank you for subbing. I appreciate you.
I will definitely sub to yours as well.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. So yeah, like I said, if you had sleep paralysis, I need you to come up and tell us your story as well, because this is something that not a lot of people talk about because they think that they're like losing it, right? Yeah. And that's not what it is. It's not you're losing it. It's just your body is putting you through something. And like they said, it could be spiritual. It could be you're exhausted. It could be you're stressed out. And most of the time that I get mine is when I haven't gotten much sleep. That I can tell you. Yeah. That I can definitely tell you.
Or a real stressful situation, which I wasn't getting much sleep either, but I was also in the middle of a really stressful situation because my mother was on hospice. So that could have been what linked it. But my son, I think he was like 16 or 17 when he had it happen.
Right.
And he kept telling me he had it happen before I did. And he kept telling me that there was a demon in the house. So, I was thinking, automatically, what is going on? Why is this happening to you?
Right.
And it happened to me and I realized what happened,
Right, right.
That's when the spirit attacks you. Yes, I think so too.
Yeah, because you're at your weakest moment when you're tired and exhausted and can't think straight almost, right? Your weakest point. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, at it again. If you've had sleep paralysis, you can come up as well.
My birthday's May 7th. Does that have something to do with it?
No. Ra actually is, she does the astrology thing.
Okay.
That stuff. Yeah. Okay. And she's spiritual as well. She's spiritual.
Okay.
So basically, like I said, you're exhausted, you're tired, and your body is weak.
Yes.
It's just weak at the moment. And that's like when predators come for you, they're coming for you because you're weak.
Yep.
You're at your
That's
weakest
true.
point. Like you've been going through something with your family and they know you're weak, and that's when they come for you. So that's the same thing that this thing does. It gets you when you're weak and tired, exhausted, or even ill. You could get it when you're ill.
Yeah. I hope I never get it again.
No, I don't like it, but it comes. I got to the point where I'm not actually used to it per se, but I'm not. It doesn't bother me as bad. You know what I'm saying? Because it's happened so much that it doesn't bother me. It's almost like I wait for it. It's like I wait for it. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're coming. I know you're coming sooner or later. I know I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I know I should have been gone to sleep, but I didn't go to sleep. And then my body kind of just, yes, very vulnerable.
Together,
Yes.
I'm glad that you said that. She said that they love to attack children. So I'm going to tell you the story that happened after this. My mother passed away in June.
Mhm.
About a month later, my granddaughter was visiting. She was little, and she always slept with me. And I woke up and I couldn't find her. So naturally, I went looking for her, couldn't find her. I always kept my mom's room. After my mom passed away, I shut her door to her bedroom because I wasn't really at the point where I was ready to deal with her death, you know. That night, I went everywhere. You know, my son and his wife were not together anymore. So my son was staying with us. And I went in his room to see if she was there. She wasn't. I went in all the rooms of the house, couldn't find her. And I got to my mom's door and I heard her talking. She was sitting in the bedroom floor in the dark because we'd already had the hospital bed and everything moved out.
Mhm.
Sitting in the bedroom floor talking to my mother. So instinct, it sounds
Wow.
horrible. It sounds horrible for me to say this, but immediately I freaked out. I grabbed her by the arm. I said, let's go. You're not supposed to be in here. And she was telling me that she was talking to Granny. And
Mhm.
so I don't know. Automatically, I thought it was a demon and it was trying to get a hold of her. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So I told
Wow.
her, you don't go in that room. That room is shut off for a reason. So, and I felt bad about it, but I wasn't, ready to deal with my mom's death.
Right.
And I had this this sleep paralysis. And
Mhm.
so I thought there was a demon running loose in the house. So,
Oh, wow.
and I thought it lured her in my mom's room.
Yeah, I mean, after going through that, you definitely kind of wonder if it is still
Yeah.
around.
You do.
Yeah, the
And I
deceased
do
knows
believe it was.
nothing of the living, period. Okay.
Love to put in my 2 cents. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, come on. Hold on. Let me go ahead and drop the link. Give me 1 second, babe.
No, nothing of the. That's weird.
All right, ready? Go. I just don't want them to grab that link because I'm gonna have to kick them out again.
Right. I'm gonna stop my camera a second and take me something to drink.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you, babe. I hear you.
Oh, hang on.
All right. Did you get it yet, Ra? Ra, did you get it yet? I'm going to count to 10. I have to take it off. If you need me to put it back on, I will. Did she pass in the room? No, she'll be right back, she said.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Everybody's calling to tell my granddaughter happy birthday.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So my phone started ringing. I was like, I got to get off. Yes, Sherry, my mother did pass in that room, the room that she was in.
Oh, I thought she was talking about you passing, like,
No.
you know how she clowns. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My bad,
Yeah,
Sherry. I didn't know you were talking about her mom. My bad.
Yeah. She did pass in that room. She was on hospice and she passed away in that room. And so that was why I shut the door off because, all it had in that room was bad memories. And so I wasn't ready to deal with it. I had just lost her and actually thought I had more time with her because she was getting better.
Right.
And so when she came that weekend, she decided to go in that room, which nobody had been in since my mother passed. So,
Hey, Ra.
hello.
Hey, loves, how are y'all? So
Good.
So
How are
I
good.
want
you?
to
How
put
are
in my
you?
two. All right, good to meet you, Relentless.
It's good to
But
meet you.
I'm really into the. Thank you. So I'm really into this type of thing. Like this is my forte. That's what my channel is about. So it's
Right.
about just spiritual knowledge and things that people are not aware of, people's spiritual power,
Okay.
people just becoming connected with that type of thing. So actually, I will be doing a live today. That's somewhat something like this because that's the type of thing that I really
What time is
created
your
my
live
channel
going to
for.
be? You have it already set up so I can
I
put it in
don't know because
the Okay.
no, I don't have it already set up because as soon as I was setting it up, you came through with the paralysis. I thought
I'm
you was gonna be doing
sorry.
this at 11 in the morning. So
I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
so
It's my fault. She got in
yeah,
my she got on my trivia. So it was my fault. She pushed
yeah, yeah.
You guys go ahead and
It's
connect
no
with
problem.
Ra. Connect with Ra if you're not connected yet, because she's going to be doing something similar
Um,
to this. She has an amazing channel as well. Okay, go ahead, babe.
Um, yeah, thank you. But I just want to put in my 2 cents because people often because they don't understand things become in fear of things. But mostly everything that people encounter that is what they would call quote unquote supernatural, because our natural form is spirit. I believe we were spirit before we ever even came into this earth. So that is our natural form, even though they call it supernatural. So when something supernatural occurs, I believe that it's always connected to the divine, which is God. So because you didn't understand that it scared you, you pulled your niece, or what was it, your niece?
my granddaughter.
Oh, your granddaughter. So you
Yes.
pulled her out of there. But see, kids are usually the ones that are the most connected to spirit, to God, to our ancestors, to our angels, because they are almost like pure. They are not tainted yet and taught what is not normal or what we shouldn't be doing or something like that. So like I literally have experienced something like what y'all speak of, but I was awake. So
Yeah, I
and
was awake.
I
I could see. I could see it. I
Mhm.
just couldn't do anything. I could move my eyes and everything, but I couldn't move my
yeah,
body.
Yeah.
yeah. The only difference is I didn't experience a dark anything. This is what I describe it as. God laid God's hands on me. It was the
Mhm.
most powerful presence
Really?
that I have ever felt in my
Yeah.
life.
Mine was
And that
scary.
was God to me. And
Mhm.
so, and it was 2 different times that this happened, but both times I was talking to God before it happened. So maybe God was calling God's self answering me
Yeah.
and laid God's hands on me, like literally the most. And it did kind of like it's almost like it's such a powerful presence that you do nothing but stop and take notice of it. So
Mhm.
I guess it would be equivalent to what y'all would consider sleep paralysis or whatever. But I was awake, and so they like
Mm.
God laid God's hand, and um I believe an ancestor of mine at the same time, because I was talking about something to do with my ancestor and God. Like,
Mhm.
Really?
and both times, like, and then not only that, God uh almost filled me up with visions of something which I thought at the time was related to Summer Wells, because that is the person that first put me totally and tuned in with my spiritual power, like brought me to Tennessee, made me see where she was at, her being carried back, but I'm doing this as
So,
her. Like I'm
so
seeing
you
through her
did.
eyes.
So you came to Tennessee on the Summer Wells case. I live in Tennessee.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no,
I didn't come
her
Oh,
spiritual.
spiritually. I
Her
was taken to Tennessee, which I never seen Tennessee a day of my life, never been to Tennessee a day of my
okay,
life.
okay, I
But
get it.
I seen this through Summer's eyes. It's like
Okay,
same thing happened. I was talking to Summer, and Summer pulled me into her world. Like the same way I said I was talking to God before God laid God's hands on me.
Yeah.
Same thing. I was talking to Summer's spirit and saying that I hope that all is well with her or whatever, because somebody was doing like some type of reading on her, and
Wow.
I was just saying I hope all is well with her. If she is on the other side, these are the things that you can do, sweetie pie, and just explaining, kind of giving her a crash course on the heavens and what she can do, what she
Right.
can control, and all of this, and and that you're safe there if you are there, and that these are the things that you can do. And so I guess it made her feel comfortable, and she literally like pulled me into her world.
Wow.
I then began to know what happened to her. So it's just I didn't know everything that happened to her. Somebody else that I know tapped into something that happened to her dealing with her stomach. And if people that tapped into this story know what I'm talking about, it's a scene where it's a picture and everybody was saying, was that BLOOD on the
Yes.
seatbelt or not?
Yes.
So
Right.
that really did happen to her, but
Yes.
I didn't never tap into that part. I only
Yeah,
tapped into the part that
when they found her, when they had her in the car. Is that right? When her
Yeah, in the back of the truck.
yup,
Yep. Yep.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
yup. And so something had happened to her back at that
Right.
swimming
Yeah.
hole.
Mhm.
And just to kind of make it clear, Hunter saved her. We was all actually thinking that um that Hunter was a bad guy because we got the creeps about that video where he was following her into the
Yeah.
water. But the truth of the matter is Hunter saved her. If it wasn't for Hunter, Summer would be somewhere lost in the river. I'm just going to keep it like that.
Yeah.
The person that's supposed to protect her the most is the
Mhm.
person that turned on her and took her out. I'm just going to say it like that,
Yeah.
and we all can figure out who that is,
Yeah.
We all know.
So too.
And
Allegedly the mom. Yep. I
yeah,
felt
yup,
that she was
yup,
jealous of her because I
yes,
remember seeing a picture of Summer bruised up. Her face was she had a black eye,
yes,
she had a
Yeah.
busted lip. And if you
yes,
look at mom, she also had a busted black eye and a busted lip. So what she
yes.
did is whatever Dawn did to her, she did to her daughter.
You think it was a
But
jealousy thing?
this is what I'm gonna say.
Yes.
You got this. What I'm gonna say. It is a jealousy thing,
Yeah, because he was
and
sleeping
I'm
with
gonna say
her.
you got it. And I'm gonna
Allegedly.
say you got it I'm gonna say you got it exactly right. But I think it was the opposite way. Whatever Candace did to Summer, Dawn did to her.
Her. Okay, yeah, that's another way you could put it as
I
well.
think it's exactly right. I
Yeah.
think is that she was jealous of her, and
Mhm.
so she took out her frustration instead of protecting her daughter from her husband. She
Mhm.
was fighting against her daughter like she was the other woman instead of protecting her like a mom's supposed to do. And
Right.
she would take it out on Summer.
Yeah.
And when Don get home and see what she did to Summer, he'd do that to her.
Yeah.
What do you
It
think
was
about
like you
the
have it
other,
exactly right, but just the other way around.
Yeah.
what do you think about the other family member that's missing?
Rosemary. So I don't want to get too deep, but yeah, so I had experience with this. I felt like summer one day I had a dream because I have dreams, visions, stuff like that, like spiritual
Okay.
experiences.
Okay.
So I had a dream. I was in my room and it was like I woke up in the dream, but I wasn't awoke, so like you were saying. So I woke up and I turned around and Summer was by my dresser.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, hey, Summer. Like, so she pointed to this lotion on my dresser and it said, let's say, for me not remembering what exactly it said, let's say it said Egyptian rose, the type of lotion it was. And
Okay.
she pointed to the rose part. And I said, rose? And she said, mm-hmm. Like she did this a gesture like, mm-hmm. And then so I felt like this was that everything that was about to be given to me was coming from Rose. That
Okay.
Summer kind of connected us to, like saying that this is
Okay.
from Rose. And so I saw what was am I supposed to say this part?
You can go
Okay,
ahead
good.
and
So
go
I
ahead.
saw I'm up here asking spirit if you don't mind. But
No,
yeah, I
go
was
ahead.
asking
That's
them,
what
is
she
it
talks to
okay
her
for me to
grandma.
say? So
She does.
so
Yeah.
I saw what looked like a driveway, which I later heard that
Yeah.
she's supposed to be in somebody's driveway,
Yes, I
under
heard that.
somebody's drive.
Mhm.
I saw what was like a cemented drive, like it was a driveway.
Okay.
Now it is a cemented surface, and that
It was
so
gravel. It was gravel, and then they cemented.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Yup, that's what I
Yes.
guess I saw.
That's
I
what
don't know where that is, but I saw it.
I think I know where it is. It's over by that area. Remember when they went back and they started looking around? I don't remember exactly where it was, but they were going off in the back, and there was a road that you weren't supposed to access. Do you remember that?
Right, to the street. Yes.
Chain there.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. I know what you're talking about.
Driveway there that
Yeah.
actually didn't go to any of the homes. So it
No.
didn't make sense there.
Yeah.
And they're hitting me saying yes right now, like as if that's where she is. You hear this, right? You hear that noise?
Yeah.
That's the ancestors hitting me with my divining rods, in which I use to get confirmation on yes or no answers from them. So they're saying that's exactly where she is.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know that. And then I also had a vision of like almost like I was watching through God's eyes or something. I don't know. I was hovering above her in motion in her life. So yes, like it's like, oh, and it was daytime. It was daytime. Okay, this is the day that she went missing. I didn't know nothing about what happened and how she went missing, but I seen her driving in her car. I don't even remember what the car looked like anymore.
Right.
But I seen her driving in her car. She had a ponytail, a high ponytail up, and she had red hair, and she was just driving, and she looked at concerned, like either somebody was following her or somebody was trying to crash into her.
Okay.
So, and I believe it was sent by her husband. I really know so, but I'm gonna say allegedly. I believe everything we say is allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was sent by her husband, and so she ends up that next flash. She's in a parking lot, right?
Okay. Yes. So let me ask you this: do you see
Yes.
a chain running where there's a gate, but there's a chain that you got? How do I explain it? That road had a chain, and people were going under it, but I think they moved the chain.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I didn't see they saying yes, that's correct, but I didn't see it as a chain. I seen it as like
a gate.
Like a gate, yes, like a gate or something.
There's a chain, and then a little ways down there's a gate. That was the area that I was also concerned with, because if you recall, they kept going back to that area.
Yes. So I had seen this like that, and I literally put it in some of my pieces. It had to do with Summer, though. I don't know if I thought it had to do with Aunt Rose or I thought it had to do with Summer, but I think I went into the story of Aunt Rose at the time when I did this piece on Summer, because I was saying this is exactly like the pasture. I called it a pasture. I said this is exactly like the pasture that I saw, but it had a gate here and I said this on a piece. Yes.
You know, at the beginning, I went to Summer's mom's Facebook. She has a picture of her sister. Of what reason would she have this? But it has like claws scratching across the picture.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, I have to look and see if I have it. I had a lot of stuff that I was like, whoa, this is sus.
And let me tell you this, that's because she didn't do it to her sister, but she was a terror to her sister because she was jealous. She's jealous of any woman. She is not confident in herself, confident allegedly. Everything we say is allegedly. I'm just trying to protect the channel. But she's not confident in herself. So every woman around her is the enemy. She hates allegedly women, all of them. It doesn't matter who you are.
That makes sense.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Like that, yeah.
And she was even
right now as you guys talk. Go ahead.
Yup.
I just wanted to say, maybe all three of us could get together and go back over that case, and I could show you I could show you where all that's at.
Okay.
Okay.
I live in Tennessee.
And because also this was she was outside of a place. I don't know. Where I'm from, we have like pharmacy / everyday type of stores. Like we would say they're called Rite Aids or
Right.
Eckerd
I
pharmacies
know
or
what you're talking
so I feel like she was coming out of a place like that. And I feel like it has something to do with her divorce papers or something. She was doing something with some papers.
So
Like you
think
could do
it was her
everything
husband?
there. Yes, I do think it was her husband.
Okay.
I don't think I'm really 100% sure it was her husband. Especially even if you listen to the story. She left, and the only person that's supposed to have known about her accounts where she is her husband.
Yeah, I did know
And
that.
and he was trying to say she didn't come back till something in the morning. She didn't never come back. It was something in the morning. No, it was not at night. It was at daytime.
I had a strong feeling that Candace's mother had something to do with it.
no, she
As
didn't.
I was following that case, I just had a strong feeling. I don't know what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, it's because you sense darkness in the mother. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So also let me tell you about you. Even though this is not that type of show, but let me tell you about you. So you are a Taurus, which is an earth sign, and the way that you read energy or feel out situations is through your sensations and your vibrations. So you get feelings about people. You get a sensation or a vibration about people like, oh, the vibe is bad about this
Yes,
person.
I
Like,
do.
and
Yes.
I know. So like I just be trying to make people aware of their spiritual power and how
Yes.
to maximize or use it to the best of your ability or recognize it for what it is. And so yeah, I know that about the Taurus. And so yeah. So just for a fact, I think Rose was an earth sign too. I think she was a
Really?
Virgo.
Hmm.
I think she was a Virgo.
I did a little bit of research on that, but I just can't remember. It's been so far back, and I've went
Yeah.
through so many true crime cases. So
Yup.
that's interesting because
Yup.
that's interesting because especially about the chain, because I wasn't sure how many people knew about that.
And I've seen a gate, like
There is a gate.
it's like,
So,
yup, that's
so
what.
when you get through that chain, where that chain is at, there's a road,
Yeah.
and then there's the other one that goes this way that goes to nothing, and that's where that driveway I was telling you is at. But as you go back, you'll see this chain, and it may not be there no more. I think somebody said it's down now. But
Mhm.
as you get through that chain, you have to either take it down. You can't drive a car through there, but you could go under it. In fact, I think
Right.
if you look at one of the videos, you'll see them going under that chain. And as you go on down,
Right.
there's a metal. I mean, it looks like a fence attached to a gate. It's got the lines in it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mhm. Yeah. The way I saw it was like it's like something that's used to keep cattle out.
Yes.
That's what I feel like.
That's exactly
Yes.
what it is. Yep. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what
So
it is. There's a
that's what I
video.
saw
Yep.
in a dream. Yup, in a dream. So then it flashed to her pulling into this not exactly pulling into the driveway. We in a parking lot, which I did not know that her car was left in a parking lot. I didn't know this yet. So
Yes, it
anyway,
was.
so we in this parking lot. There's nobody there. It's broad daylight. It's daylight. So if whatever happened to her, it happened to her before 8 o'clock because if it was summertime, then it starts to get dark around 8:30 maybe at the latest. So anyway, so it was daylight, and so she pulled into this place. I guess she was in this place. Now, when she went in, she went to do whatever she had to do. I think it had to do with her divorce papers. I don't know why. I just really think so. Or maybe a protection or something. She was making a copy of something or getting something notarized or something like that.
That's
And
weird.
so So when she came out, now it's nobody in this parking lot. Now it's a car that's literally diagonal and
Okay.
to the left of her. It's I believe it's a black SUV. It was diagonally and to the left in front of
Okay.
her. Now it's nobody in this parking lot, so it's no reason for this car to be that close to her car,
Right.
which made her nervous. And then she just went around. So I guess I'm seeing it through her eyes, or I'm seeing her do it. So she went around the back way
Okay.
of her car because she did not want to go the front way because she didn't understand why this person was parked this close.
Yeah.
So she went around the back way, and I believe they still took her. They still took her. Like, I feel like they kidnapped her right then and there. Like, and that's why her car was found in the parking lot. And it said that it would look like a tall person had parked it there because she only 5 feet even, I think. And so the car seat was pushed all the way back like a tall person had.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So they
Yup,
used
yup.
her car. Okay, that makes sense.
No. They did not. They kidnapped her in the SUV, but they parked her car because her car wasn't parked that way. Her car wasn't parked against a
Okay.
I forgot what you call them, stone things, so you don't
Yeah, I know
roll
what
out of the parking lot.
Yes.
And her car wasn't parked against that, like it ended up like that. It was not parked like that. It was parked in I guess her car. Let's say her car ended up parked vertically, but it was originally parked horizontally. Let's say
Okay.
it like that.
I'm gonna
Yes.
go
And
back
so,
and redo this case and see what I see. That's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. Yup.
Very
And
interesting.
Summer showed this to me. Yup. And yup. And so that's what I got from her. What got to do with her. And another thing I picked up on when is that I believe somebody was making a big fuss about this recently. I believe that Rose Meyer, whoever this is supposed to be, the person who has the GoFundMe page, I
Okay.
believe that Rose Meyer is really the grandma, is Grandis.
Grandis.
I believe Rose Meyer is Grandis, and that she
Weird.
uses that to say things to Candace without being detected that is the grandma.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like online and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, because I don't know, I had did a piece on that too, and I just pointed out all the different things that was said. And if this person was a distant friend, how would they be here for all of this stuff? It's like she be forgetting that she's under the name Rose Meyer, and she starts
So you're in the
unloading and
group.
saying what happened.
You're in the group.
No, it wasn't.
This is the
No.
picture.
Oh my God! Look at that!
Yes.
This is the
Wow.
Look at that!
How
Yep.
interesting.
You know, I think that the mother, the younger Candace, allegedly worships the DEVIL. I really believe that.
I
Do
wouldn't know.
you?
I believe that church is
Mother?
connected in some type of way too. I really believe that.
That's
And
awesome.
it's not that everybody in the church know that that's the agenda. It's almost like they are unsuspecting and not realizing that some of these people are totally worshiping the opposite of what they are worshiping. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. If
So
you do,
yeah,
that's interesting. Wow.
yeah.
We just took over her show. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. We're supposed to be talking about sleep paralysis. Let's go back. So sorry about that.
No,
Sorry
you're
about that.
doing wrong. You're not doing nothing wrong. You're okay. You're okay.
But yeah, so
We've talked about it. Go ahead.
yeah, with the sleep paralysis, I feel like that is spirit or God's way of holding you still to show you something. Also, it's other things that that can happen that I've been watching these type of near-death experiences and stuff like that. That this guy named Jeff Marva has. He got like a podcast where he interviewed people about stuff like that. And so they was talking about shared death experiences. So when you said that you was losing your mom and it could have happened, that's why I asked you, did anything crazy or different happen when you came out of the dream, because I just wanted to know if anything significant happened, because it could be something that was like forewarning, or
Well,
I don't
it's
know.
not right, but with me, it's not like I'm sleeping because I never like I don't sleep REM. You know how some people sleep like knocked out sleep? I don't do that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
sleep Delta. I'm like I can still hear whatever's going on in the house. I can hear
right,
footsteps. I hear
right.
everything, right?
Okay.
So I'm
You
not
know that's when
I'm not
just for spiritual knowledge, that is when spirit tries to reach you, whoever is on the other side, that are your ancestors, that is your angels, your guides, God. That's when they are trained to try to reach you, because that is the most susceptible moment, which is in between uh
so
light sleep and deep sleep.
so Delta
So
and REM, right. I
So
believe
it's
I
in
will say
between those moments that they will try to reach you.
now, my kids, when I went to work, my 17-year-old, he was at 17 at the time. He
Yeah.
said he could hear the oxygen cutting off and on through the house. And half the time when I'd come home
Mm,
at night, he would be sitting outside because he heard something. We all started hearing
mm,
it in that house after my mother passed.
yes, because her presence is not gone. That's the thing that a lot of people do not understand. When people leave Earth, their presence is not gone. That person that loved you and vice versa, you love them, that love and that bond will never be broken. So they might stick around. Well, no, I know they stick around. They always watch over you. That's why your granddaughter was led there. I don't know why led there, but it's because kids are more susceptible to
Right.
pick up on these things without blocking them out. Because the older we get, the more we say, "Oh no, that's crazy. Block that out." You know what I mean? So, and kids are not trained to do that yet. So that's why they tend to have bigger, deeper experiences like that. But yeah, what was I trying to say about the oxygen? So
Mhm.
so so I believe that it was her. Like, so when my mom was little,
Sure.
it was a person that was like her father, that that used to spoil her and her sister. It was my grandmother's boyfriend at the time, and he passed away. And so his job in the house was every morning he used to get up, this old school, and used to shake the furnace, shake the extra bits like dirt, dust, extra things down to the bottom of the furnace of the heater. And so now that he was gone, there was no one to do that. But the next morning after he left, they all heard the furnace shake. He still did it. That was his job. And he didn't care that he was not here. He said, I'm going, it was almost like his way of letting them know, I'm still here with you. So they always are here with you.
But
All of
why
your ancestors that you have lost.
why to the point that it scares you? Because we would
Like we can't move.
yeah, why to
I
the
think
point that it causes fear?
I think that is your own processing of what is going on. It
Hello,
scares
Selena,
you because
Selena, Selena.
you don't you don't
Mhm.
know what's going on. So you
Hey,
like,
Kate.
oh my God. Like I don't know. I just never been the type to get scared by things. So maybe that's why I never experienced what y'all talking about, because I don't get scared. I always knew that it's more than just this earth thing. It's more than just our body.
Well,
And
I
I
mean, I
always
don't know
knew.
if it's fear from the I mean, it is like, okay, so it's like this darkness, right? So you're fearing that, right? But once it's like there, you're good because now you see it, right?
Right.
But your paralysis is the problem. You cannot move. You
Move.
cannot. You
Right,
can
right,
your eyes are
right.
roaming the room, but your body is
You're-
not moving.
Exactly.
And I feel like that's what makes y'all be in fear, because you're not used to being in a state like that, and you feel
Yeah.
like you're completely helpless if
Yeah.
something is
Lost
coming
focus.
for you bad.
Yeah.
So I think that's what makes it scary for you. I
But
don't know. Yeah, but
but
what?
even when we were awake after my mother
Right.
died, my son and I,
Mm-hmm.
my son would
Mm-hmm.
hear things and see things, and so would I.
Yup. Yup.
So
And that is your mom just letting you know she's not leaving you, but people, just because we have been conditioned to not believe in that type of thing, when actually, if you read your Bible, it tells you about all these different type of things, that we should not perish but have everlasting life.
Yeah.
So, so it's just your mom's way of trying to let you know that she's still around. She
Right.
has tried, now I feel like she's tried other ways because it scares you and
Yeah.
terrifies you. So she tries other ways, like a certain type of butterfly always come around you, or
Yes.
a bird sits at your window or something. She tried more gentler ways now because it scares you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all they are doing is letting us know that they are still here with us on this journey. They are like here to help us get
Yeah.
through life,
Yeah.
basically.
Cope with life. Yep. Yep.
Yes,
And I do believe
that's
that because even after all the things I've been through, I
Mhm.
feel like she's here, you know.
she is. Yup, I
Yeah.
can tell you that. And look, somebody on the other side keep hitting me. So yes, yes, yes. That's what
Yeah.
I guess I'm telling y'all the right things. But
Yeah.
that's what
I'm gonna tell you guys
yeah.
something creepy. This is gonna creep you guys out. I don't know if it's gonna creep you out, Rob, because you know things about this. I was sitting on my bed. This happened like a couple of times. It hasn't happened since. I was sitting on my bed in my room by myself. My husband had just gone to work.
Felt something
I'm not
sitting
kidding. When I tell you, I felt like somebody just got sat on the
in
bed
the bed.
next to me. It was like
Yup,
I
Like you
see
had
the
that-
I
yup,
can see the comforter move. That's the thing. I can see the dip in the comforter.
Me too.
yup,
Me too. That's why I
yup.
said you felt somebody sit on the bed.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to me.
Uh,
A guy I was dating was
Hey,
sitting
Butter
on
Roll,
the
how
bed.
are you? Mm-hmm.
Hello. A
go
guy
ahead.
I was dating also felt it. And he goes, "Did you feel that?" I said, "Yes, just my mom. It's okay." And he was like,
Yeah, it was only when my husband left. It was twice that it
no,
happened, but it was when
no,
my husband left for work.
Right,
honey. Nope. He
right.
comes
So I don't know which one it was for, but as y'all was speaking about this, I had got the symbol that I use for mother. So I don't know if it was. Hold up,
My
which
mom is
mother?
still my mom's still alive. So it might have been
Okay, so then it probably was for her mother, just
yeah.
to say that
my
it was her
my
mother.
mother and father both
2,
are gone.
3.
I've lost both of my parents. So
Yeah, my both of my parents are still around.
So
Definitely.
wait, and they also, so then it probably was mother for the for Relentless, but
yeah.
also they was giving me like a thing for cousin. Is that what you were trying to do? Yup, a thing for cousin. I guess that's for you. You knew. I don't know what that means,
I ain't
but
the one person.
yeah, no, not cursing, cousin.
Oh,
So
cousin.
yeah, I don't know what that means, but
Okay,
was
so
that what
I
you was
do
trying to
have
say?
a cousin that's in France that
Okay,
unalived herself.
okay, then maybe that's what it was sitting on your side of your bed. See,
But I don't
look,
know
so
her.
I just learned.
Like I don't know
Well,
her very well. I know
let me
of her,
tell you
but I don't
something.
know her very
Let me
well.
tell
They
you
knew
something.
us.
Let me tell you something. Let me
Go
tell you
ahead.
something. When they go to the other end, the other side, the other to the light to slash heaven,
Uh-huh.
they have all the powers that God has. I have watched this thing on this guy named Dr. Eben Alexander.
Mhm.
He wrote a book later called Proof of Heaven.
Mhm.
So he was a neurosurgeon. So he was an atheist. He didn't believe in God at the time, and he died on the table.
Hmm.
So he went to heaven, and he's talking about he's seen this most beautiful girl with the most beautiful red hair and the biggest smile he had ever seen. And she would look at him, and without talking, she would say, "You are loved.
Mhm.
You are important. You are something like that." So when what he was adopted, right? So he
Mhm.
had tried to meet his birth parents, and he never met he they said no the first time. So something just told him, after he had this near death experience, after he went over to the other side and came back, something told him to go and try to do it again, try to meet them. So
Mhm.
when they did, they opened them, they welcomed them this time with open arms, and everybody had this big old cookout celebration, something. And they was like, everybody's here except for Karen. And guess who Karen was when they showed the picture? That beautiful girl with the red hair that was leading him around heaven the whole entire time. So he had never met his family. That's how deep God is. That's how deep it is on the other side. Like they know way before we even have a thought of things. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was just an example. Like you didn't know her, but she knows you. You
Right.
are her DNA that links you forever. Like,
Okay.
so yeah.
Wow. I never
Yeah.
thought of it that way because, like I said, I didn't know her like that. But
Yeah.
I definitely, you know, I knew of her, and then I heard about what happened to her, that she unalived herself by hanging herself. Which, you know, a lot of people say like it's rare for, you know, women to do that to themselves, but she did from depression.
Right.
And I was like, wow. I mean, I hear a lot about people doing, you know, hanging themselves, but at the same time, I'm like, nah, they didn't do it, you know. But with her, I believe she did it like outward. Like when she did it, it was like people could see her doing it. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Like
Right. When they found
out in the
more than
window.
one person found her.
No, out in the open on, you know, in front of a window.
Oh wow.
That's my that's what I heard about as far as that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they know all about us. Like just like Urban Alexander didn't even know his birth family yet. But
Mhm.
his sister that he didn't know he had was the
Yeah.
person that was leading him around heaven when he died on that operating table.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's how deep it is. That yeah. So we don't even have an inkling of the amount of power or knowingness. And when you go to the other side, I feel like um the angels / our ancestors, guides, they automatically get the all knowingness of God. It just automatically comes with you going to the light / heaven.
Right.
So they just know everything there is to know. Just like she knew that was her brother before he even knew who his birth family was. He was trying to reach out and meet him, but he didn't know him.
And
So yeah,
that's something.
yup.
Def-
I'll never forget that story. I seen it on Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, Super Soul Sunday, but I seen it on something else. But other than that, where it showed the girl at the end, it showed who the family said everybody's here except for Karen, and they showed her in the end, her with her beautiful red hair and her bright smile. That he was saying the biggest smile I ever seen. Yup, it showed her at the end. I was like, wow,
That's crazy.
yeah, yup.
Wow.
It is fascinating, Debbie.
Definitely fascinating. Yes.
And hello to everybody who came in
Yeah.
to see them.
Selena, Butterroll came in. Kane came in. I don't know if you've seen At It Again, but everybody, let me see.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Well,
I
hello,
appreciate you
everybody.
guys coming in here. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't sleeping. Like they call it sleep paralysis because you're on your way to going to sleep.
Either.
You're just not sleeping.
No.
It's like you're sleeping, and that's why they call it sleep paralysis.
Yes. And if it ever happens to you, you'll know automatically afterwards when you do get up and are able to move. You're gonna think back to when we had this, because I thought I'd done the same thing because my son had it first.
Yeah.
And afterwards I kept saying it was a devil or something holding me down. And then I got to thinking about how he said it happened to him, and the same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
So and then you'll realize you're not crazy, because I actually thought that I was losing my mind. I thought, this thing was moving around the room. It was making its way around the room, and my eyes could follow it, but I couldn't move my body. And I was actually I guess I thought I could move. I was hitting my husband, but he said I wasn't. He said,
I mean, I'm sitting there. Yeah, I'm tapping on. Like I said, I was doing it to my sister. I was beating on the table. Like I thought I was gonna wake up with a bruise because I was beating it. At least I thought I was, but I wasn't moving at all. You're paralyzed. You can't move.
But then when I finally did get loose, I started hitting him, and I was like, "Why didn't you help me?" And he goes, "What are you talking about?" So naturally, I thought, I'm losing my mind.
Right.
I went and stayed up the rest of the night. So
Yeah.
it scared
And that's
me.
what happened with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because they're scared of what almost because some people it's an actual spiritual awakening. But
I don't know
because
what
they're
it was.
scared of that, they think that they're losing their mind.
I
And
did.
they end up letting these people medicate them unnecessarily, which then causes a real live chemical imbalance. And
Yeah.
now they have really been made
Right.
off
And
that
now
up.
they call it opening your third eye. So
Yeah.
definitely
Yup.
awaken.
Yup.
Yep.
It's just
Yup.
weird. So if it ever happens to you, you will never forget that experience.
Definitely not.
Mhm.
And yes, you're welcome, Sherry. You're welcome.
Yes, Sherry,
Um,
you're welcome.
Have you ever had that, Sherry? Have you ever had sleep paralysis before? Debbie, have you? Butterroll, have you? Selena, have you? Anybody in here? Have you guys had it? Because I could bring you up on here and you could tell us your story. I talked about this a while back and I can't find the video. I really wanted to share with you guys the definition of it, the process of it, how it works and everything. I mean, I had all the information on it. I did a live on it. And I read the whole thing, everything about it. And now I can't find that video when I really need it. I don't know where it went. I don't know if it had copyrights. I don't know what happened to it, y'all. It just disappeared. I bet you it's gonna come back when I'm not looking for it. That's the part that's crazy
The
about.
definition, let me look.
Yeah, so you can look up the meaning of sleep paralysis, and then it's going to have like a list of all kinds of stuff.
Symptoms. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So what it says is a temporary.
You want to come up, Butterroll? Go ahead.
A temporary inability to move or speak while falling asleep or upon waking. Sleep paralysis most often occurs in people who have narcolepsy or sleep apnea, but it can affect everyone. And it says, let me see. The triggers of it is no one knows exactly what causes sleep paralysis, but it's linked to sleep disorders and certain mental health conditions. People whose sleep-wake cycles are disrupted by jet lag or shift work may be at higher risk.
Right.
And then the symptoms. Okay, here's something. It says, is sleep paralysis a symptom of a serious problem? It says researchers conclude that in most cases it's simply a sign that your body is not moving smoothly through the stages of sleep. It says it's very rarely linked to an underlying psychiatric problem. But I wanted to give you the symptoms.
The signs.
Yes.
Butterroll. Yeah, I've heard of that as well. In the South, that's what we hear a lot of is that the witches riding your back.
Riding your back.
Yeah. Yes.
Somebody else told me that as well.
Yeah.
I
said, I didn't see no witch. I saw darkness with eyes.
I saw a dark figure.
With eyes.
I couldn't even describe it, but it was just a dark figure.
Yeah.
But I was at the I don't know. So I have seen things that are dark like that, but it has to do with me having visions. But it's like I feel like it's God's way of protecting me from certain things that I can't or that I shouldn't know or couldn't handle or something. Like in this girl named Mia McConnell case, I seen that it was like I was seeing through Mia's eyes after her spirit had left her body. And I was in the back of behind the driver's seat of somebody's car. And I look, it's like I moved my body up to look to the right. And I seen this person. I seen that he had on a gray sweatshirt or hoodie, but I did not see the person's face. It was just all black.
Yeah.
Then I looked to the other left and the person, it was a figure, but it was all black, as if like they did not want me to know who these people was or whatever. And then later that day, I found out the person who unalived her was wearing, and then he decided to unalive himself, which I can't stand. So then he decided to unalive himself, was wearing a gray sweatshirt or hoodie. And so that was what I was seeing, but he was in the passenger seat. So they were saying that this man, I don't know, he was in the passenger seat. So that was to say that somebody was helping him. somebody to
Yeah.
the left that they would not show me who it was drove him somewhere and was talking to him before he unalived himself. And I didn't see the person, I didn't hear the person, but I seen all black. That's the only difference. It was like, yeah.
Crazy.
So
It's
yeah.
crazy. Here's the signs: inability to move or speak,
Mm-hmm.
REM, rapid eye movement,
Mm-hmm.
narcolepsy could be a cause, hallucination. So you seeing flashing lights, seeing changing colors and patterns, feeling strange sensations like tingling and vibrating,
Mm-hmm.
feeling like your body is heavier than it should be,
Yep.
feeling as if you're weightless or floating above your body,
Mm.
smelling strange odors, hearing voices, and hearing other sounds like footsteps or music. So it's different for everybody.
Right.
But it's an intense fear. You get an intense fear or anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
feeling like the pressure or being suffocated.
Mm-hmm.
And it's same thing with children. Children, it goes on to tell you the same side effects with children. So,
Oh, wow.
so some people get a smell. They smell things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's different for everybody.
Yeah. I had just about
And that's
all those
called,
signs. I didn't get the smell. I don't have the smell and I don't see colors. I see dark with eyes. That's all
And I did get the rapid eye movement. I could see my eyes moving like something was
Flickering.
flashing. Yes.
Mhm.
Like something was flashing. Yeah,
Wow.
I did too. So,
and I was gonna say that, so the things that I teach on my channel is like different type of spiritual gifts. And what's crazy is everything you put in there is some of the spiritual gifts. The smelling, which when your ancestors come see you and just want you to know that they're there, you might smell the perfume they used to wear. You might smell flowers that they used to plant, or you might, so that, or something that reminds you of them to know which person it is coming to see you. And that's called clairalience. But it's just crazy that, and I don't know why they feel they need to hold you there to actually take that in. But yeah, maybe because you won't take it in no other way. I don't know.
Maybe they want you to pay attention. Who knows?
It's too scary, isn't it?
Say it again.
Sure is.
We take it that way because it's too scary. Somebody holding us down. How are we supposed to take it?
Yeah, but I mean, you don't feel their arms. Like, you don't feel your arms being like held by anybody. It's just
it's
just
move. Pressure. Yes.
Yeah, you can't. You can't move.
You don't see arms or nothing. You just feel something.
Yeah, exactly.
Weighting you down.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You feel heavy. Your heart starts palpitating. I mean, like speeding. Like if they checked your heart, they'll be like, "Hey, what's going on? Have you been running?" And no, you don't. You're literally laying in your bed.
Right.
Yep. And then your eyes are moving
around. Right.
Yeah.
And if you hear, like I've experienced all these things, but just not in sleep paralysis. So when you hear people, if you hear a voice and they're talking to you, look, this is why people be checking themselves into the hospital, but is a lot of the times it might not be that. It might be your spiritual awakening. So it's called clairaudience. It's called clairaudience. So I experienced that before too. That's my least gift. And it's something called, I can't remember what it's called, psychometry or something, which it means that if you touch an object, you're supposed to be able to read the energy of this object, and this object is supposed to tell you the history or the connection of this object. I don't know how to do that. So I was trying to practice this. I actually was on this guy's his Zoom group. He has a Zoom group where he tries to help people get in touch with their spiritual side and learn to communicate with their ancestors on their own instead of going to people, because all these people are not real. A lot of them are scamming. So
I had a situation that wasn't that long ago, maybe last year. I think I was in my walking into my room and I heard somebody whisper my name, and I was like, "Did you need something?" I asked my husband, I was like, "Did you need something?" He goes, "I didn't call your name." Literally, it whispered my name in my ear, and it was like a very faint, but I heard it clearly that it said my name. And I turned around to see if my kids was in the living room. Nobody. It was just somebody.
I think we've all experienced.
They said my name, huh?
Yep.
I think we've all experienced that. I actually heard my mother call my name.
Yeah, I don't know who's
Mhm.
calling me, but they definitely said it in
Yep.
my ear.
Yep.
Mhm.
It was
Yep.
low, but it was clear enough to understand that they said
Yeah.
my name.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm
Yep.
looking around and
Yep.
asking, did somebody call me? I asked my kids. I even went
Yep.
outside went in the living room and I said, did you guys call me? And they're like, no, I didn't say
Yep.
anything. I'm up here watching TV. And my husband was like,
Yep.
no, I didn't call you.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I know.
Yep.
I've felt the same
And
way. I've had somebody
yep.
call my name many
yeah.
Yep.
times.
And another thing that happened to me, of which I don't know why, I just been the type of person that never been spooked by things like that. So
Mhm.
I just accept it for what it is, which is a spiritual experience. So
Mhm.
my friend Linda, her grandfather had died, and we was in his house. So now the thing, so she lived in his house after he died. I knew him. I call him grandpa. That's my grandpa too, as well. Like kind
Mhm.
of. So the wild thing is everybody else lived in this house and never heard this.
Mhm.
So this particular day, I was spending the night over her house, and we was all in the basement. That's where she stayed, in the basement, right? And so we
That's
was all in
creepy.
the basement. So anyway,
I ain't staying in no basement. Go ahead. I'm
well,
listening.
it ain't creepy. Yeah. So we was sleep. So I was sleep next to her baby, but I went to sleep. I couldn't get no sleep because all night I kept hearing somebody going up and down the steps. Right? So
Mhm.
I'm like, when I had finally got to sleep, I guess I woke up in the morning. I'm like, damn, I was having trouble sleeping because somebody was going up and down the steps. I don't know if it was Marty, Mickey, or whatever, talking about the people that live in this house or whatever. So she was like, the girl Linda was like, Marty not here. Marty stayed out all night or whatever. He didn't come home. He's so and so. So I was like, well, could it have been Mickey? They was like, no, no. So I'm like, yo, I literally heard somebody going up and down the steps I said, it must have been grandpa. She was
Mhm.
like, stop playing with me. Look, I just automatically always understood it for what it was. And I
Yeah.
knew it was grandpa because that's
Yeah.
what he would do.
Yeah.
Protect his home. He's the man of the house. He's going to protect his home. He's going to
Yeah.
walk over this house and make sure his family is safe and healthy and happy or whatever and protect it. And that's what he was doing at night. And they didn't even know this. I
That's
don't know
good.
why. I'm the only person that heard that, but I
Yeah.
heard it and I really couldn't get no sleep. I don't even know how I fell asleep. I mean, this was all night, like from 1 to 3 in the morning, and I guess I fell asleep or whatever. Uh, but yeah, y'all, it was all like constant, y'all.
Well, that's like
And
when we used to live in Baton Rouge, we moved from Baton Rouge, but when we used to live in Baton Rouge, I had a situation where see, I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. Go ahead. If I can think about it,
it's all right.
it literally slipped my
You
mind
was
as I
talking
was getting ready to talk about it. That's just
I'm
really
about to help you. I'm gonna help you remember. We was talking about how my friend's grandfather came and walked the steps of the house that night. And you was about to say a situation that reminded you of that type of thing where somebody came and visited y'all. Okay.
it's gone.
If you
It's
don't remember,
gone.
okay.
It's gone. It's
Okay,
gone.
okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You talk. I'm gonna see if I can get it back.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah, but
Wow.
it's not so also I've been a person that I describe it as I've walked from within my spirit all
Mm-hmm.
my life. I feel like this is what we are supposed to do. This is part of the human experience. We are
Mm-hmm.
supposed to remember our spiritual power. We
Mm-hmm.
are supposed to use this to help each other along in life and understand that we are all connected and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all for, and that's what it's all about, in my opinion. That's my opinion. But
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, it's nothing. And I've just been a person that walked from within my spirit. Like me and you knew have had conversations like this before,
It's crazy,
Right.
isn't it?
but we like so I have always used that unspoken thing where I could just lay eyes on people and see all about them. Like
Mhm.
everything there is to see, the things that they think they hiding, they put in their best front forward, but I'm seeing that they are at their wits end. They have had it with life, or that they are depressed, severely depressed, or that they are violent, or they are a predator, or they are whatever, the things that people try to hide behind these masks that they present to the world, I can see beneath that like it's nothing, like it's
Yep.
easy as 1, 2, 3. And so that's what water signs tend to have, that, and fire signs, which is funny. It's almost like
You
the
know,
opposite
though, I can
signs.
see things in people. When I meet somebody,
Yes,
I get a vibe. I know.
yes, yes. That's what I said. Yours is vibrations and sensations, right?
Yes.
Yup, yup, yup. And but ours is like seeing and recognition. Oh, just for reference, recognition of things that are beyond the physical world is called claircognizance, and seeing beyond the physical realm is called clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance.
Or some people call it discernment, but it's a little deeper than discernment, because when you look up discernment, they try to say, oh, you just know if something is evil or good. It's
Right.
not that simple. It's more than that. We see way more than that. So yeah.
Right.
So that's why I say clairvoyance. But yeah.
Okay.
So
That makes a lot
yeah,
of sense.
but yeah. So it's just things like I've always used those things even before I could even communicate. Like, and my mom was the type of mom that honored that, like, as a baby. Like, she if I didn't want to, if I was a baby that start crying when somebody picked me up, she'd be like, put her down. She don't want to talk, she don't want you to touch her. Put my baby down. Like, she don't like you. And she honored that. And then she later in life, when I was grown, was like, you know, all those people that you cried and did not want to touch you ended up being shady. Ended up being shady. I'm like, really? She was like, yes. And so, you know, she just was the type of mom that honored that. That's why I had did a live saying, people, recognize when how your children respond to people. Do not force them to deal with people, because they might see something that you don't see. And you know what I mean? You know how people say, no, just say hi to Mr. So-and-so. No, don't say hi to Mr. So-and-so. Stay away from him. If you got a vibe about him, then we ain't going near him. Okay? Because he might be a perv.
Oh, your son is so spoiled. Look at him. Every time somebody comes around, he grabs your leg and hides. I said, and so what? He don't want to see you. He don't want to see you. I'm not going to make him come see you.
Right. And it might not be every time somebody come around. It's every time that person come around. He don't want to be around them. Okay?
He would hide right behind my leg and grab my leg, and he would grab it tight, like huddle, like literally, like
yes. Save me from her. Like, yeah, like save me from her.
Yeah,
like this woman is crazy. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because he's seen something that you couldn't see.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would only go like up to his grandma's, you know, everybody that he usually sees on a regular, he would come up them with he would go to them and no problem. But when it came to certain people, he would grab my leg and like just hold on tight, like don't let me, you know, don't let them take me.
Because he sensed their energy and it was not good. So yeah. Yup. And that was what you were supposed to do, because we usually try to do the politically correct thing or try to force our babies to like
say hi.
No, say hi to Mr. So-and-so. No, don't say hi to Mr. So-and-so. No. Okay, because Mr. So-and-so might be a perv. Mr. So-and-so might be a KILLER. Mr. So-and-so could be something that you never even seen, but your baby's seen clear as day. No, don't deal with them. Right. Exactly. Yup. So, yup.
Exactly.
You know, I've got to go and handle a situation.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and get off, but I had a great time, guys.
Oh, for sure.
Thank you.
And everybody
it was a
that's
pleasure.
in the chat, please make sure that you sub to Relentless.
And I'm going to make sure
please.
It's not letting me sub to these people. So when you get out of your because you got a lot of them in there that I need to sub.
Okay.
Would you send me the links, because it's not letting me in this chat.
Oh wow. So, are you modded? Did I mod you? No? Okay, then I'll mod you and you can just go grab everybody you see.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, because I trust you, so I'll mod you. I've known you for a while.
Okay. Yes.
I don't normally just mod everybody, but I
know I'm the same way. I did you though, because you helped me the first day.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let me
got each other. All right, let me go ahead and mod you, babe.
Okay, because
I'm looking for you right now.
and when you're done, I'm gonna talk to you.
Okay.
It was really good talking to you, Ra.
You too, relentless.
I love
And
it.
keep being relentless and trying to get
Yes.
justice, girl.
I will, girl. I promise.
Yes.
All right, sweetie. Just go
All
when you go
right.
down, say something in the chat, like just say hi or whatever, and then I'm gonna grab your name.
Okay.
If I can do it because you're not even. I can't even pull you out of this chat at all. It's like, nope, everybody done got her. Okay, I got
Yes.
you. Okay, I got you.
And there's a lot in here that I need to get. So
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and you're a mod, so you'll be able to click on their name and go look at a real short video, whatever, just to
yeah.
Or just
kinda
get that channel
remember that
and
that's who you need to
subscribe
go
or
visit.
whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And
I'm
don't
looking it
forget
up right
Ra.
now. Oh, I'm
Don't
not.
forget Ra.
I won't forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good one.
So I'm gonna be on here for about another until 2 hours up. So that
Okay.
means like around I'll be here till 4 o'clock and then I'll be getting off.
Okay.
I don't want to do too long of it. It's just that there's a lot of things we could talk about and I need to like start doing that. I haven't been really going live like I usually used to, but since I came back, I haven't been coming on very often. I've been going in everybody else's chat and hanging out over there. So I definitely need to start going, getting back on my channel.
I'm the same way. I need to get in everybody's myself.
Yeah, I literally got to get
Yeah.
some hours on my, because I'm literally at what, 620, I think now, 620.
Really?
It's
Well,
going
you've
so
been gaining
slow.
traction though. You've been making progress.
Huh? Say it again?
You've been making progress though.
Yeah,
I said you've been making
626.
progress.
Yeah, I got 626,
Yeah.
626
I remember
hours.
when it was 200. I remember when it was 200.
Remember?
And he was like, what is wrong with this thing? What is wrong with it?
It wasn't moving. Let me go ahead and put her in there. Hold on. Let me get Ra's channel. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
Sherry's asking for it right now, so let me get her.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me get you, Ra.
You know what's funny? That's how I described that rock that I don't like. What do they call it? Death metal or whatever. And I said I don't like that music that be like rah rah rah. That's what it said. That's what I described.
That's funny.
Definitely not that. You're definitely not that.
But that's what it reminded me of when you said that. Rah rah rah.
That's so funny.
All right, I put it in the chat, sweetie.
Okay.
But my channel is my name, Rada Creator.
Yeah,
Okay.
I put it in the chat.
Yep.
You good, you good.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes like even if you're not a mod, you can't find it. And
I know.
When you look for a channel, just make sure you do the filter, put channel, not video, put channel, and then majority of the time it'll pull it up and you just have to go through it. If it's not the first one, it'll be like maybe 2 or 3 or something like that. That's how I find people.
Okay.
You're welcome, Sherry.
But you know a shorter cut is you just hit the person's picture or whatever, and it'll take you to this thing, and then it says view channel. If you want to view their channel, then you just hit view channel, and then you subscribe.
Right. Some people, for some odd reason, I don't know why, when you're not modded, you can't even get to those channels like that. Like
right.
Crazy.
I can't do it as not a mod. You're not a mod.
Right.
So
that's
I click
true.
on the name and you can get all the information you need to get, and they'll send you to the channel. It'll even let you look at their activities.
Yes.
Make sure that they're not being blocked by other people, because obviously if you're being blocked, there's an issue there. There's a problem. I need to watch out for you. And then also if you're being timed out, that's another one. Timed out, blocked by other channels.
You gotta show me this.
Huh?
You gotta show me this. I didn't know about that. That you could look somebody up. Whether they've been timed out, whether they've been blocked.
Yeah, even when they come up here, you could click on that 3 dots and it'll give you some information about them people too.
Oh, really?
Got a channel.
I don't think I've ever been.
Thank you, Sherry.
No, I don't think you did anything to get timed out.
Yeah.
That's the trolls that are getting timed out. They're the ones they're getting blocked. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta find out. You gotta find out if I've been blocked before, or I want to know if I've been blocked. Because I done fell out with a lot of people on YouTube. I don't know if they ever blocked me.
Let me see. I don't think you have. You should be good, girl. You should be good. You're
Yeah,
authenticated.
yeah,
So the
yeah.
channels that are not authenticated, those are the ones that are not any
Yeah.
good. Some of them that are
Okay.
authenticated, you just go look to their channel and then see what's up. Let me go look at yours. I'm gonna tell you what you got going. I don't care what you got
Yeah, I want to see us. Yeah, I want to know. Because then I know not to ever talk to them
Right.
ever again.
Can you say something in the chat? Because my chat doesn't go all the way up there where you were last.
Who, me? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, there you are. I found you.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
so your activity is 0 deleted messages, 0 timeout, and 0 hides.
Okay. Okay.
So you're good on
Okay. Oh, okay.
You're
Just
good.
making sure, because
That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, I love how they give you that information where it didn't used to be like that. Now I'm glad they're doing that. Because
I
that's
wonder how
that
they do. I
secures
gotta
our
figure that
channel.
out.
Huh?
Yeah, I gotta figure out how that works.
Just click on the name and it'll say activity. So this is the different ones. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you exactly which ones you got, which choices you have. Let's say. Okay,
And
so
this
like
is
I'm gonna do
where
that
on what
again.
YouTube or
It says
StreamYard?
no. This is you on YouTube. So it says activity. It says
Okay.
channel activity. First one. Second one is go to channel.
Yeah.
Third one is replace pinned message. If you put a message, of course. Report.
Oh, okay.
Remove. It says put user in timeout. Hide user from channel or remove a standard moderator.
Oh, okay.
So let's just say you have a moderator who wants to ask Shiesty up in here. You want to just get rid of it, and you can do it right there off your phone, not worrying about having to wait till later. You can do it right then and there.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Subscribe, and also Sherry subscribed.
I'm subscribed to.
Raw. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm going through the list to see
Okay.
who all I
Thank
missed.
you.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Yes.
Thank
Y'all
you, Debbie.
right over there. I'm just Raw. I swear to goodness, if you don't start texting me and letting me know you're going live, you just be doing some lives and I don't be knowing about it. And my
Girl,
is off the hook crazy. It's not giving me any notifications. I'm not getting Brooks. I'm not
no,
getting.
you just gotta go back. No, you gotta go back and make sure that it's on the black thing, because
Where
for
it says
some reason it will take you. Yeah, it will take you out of that. Like even if it was like a year's time, say you were subscribed to me a year ago, by the time it's the next year, it will put you on personalized or not. And so you got to go and keep regular track of that, because they will take you out of.
I have all. I'm looking right at it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put none. Do not unsubscribe.
And then go back to all.
Actually go to none and then go back and put all.
And
yeah. They say it's supposed to generate your stuff, but we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, that's how I do.
Oh, Kate, Sherry said, Kay, the emergency, and she had a question mark.
Yes, I gotta go take care of it real quick.
Okay.
But thank you guys. And it was great. You knew I would definitely
you can do that later with the everybody.
Yes,
later.
I will. And I'll make sure I got everybody. Are you gonna leave your chat
My
up?
chat is open. Yeah, I always leave my
All
chat.
right. The ones I'll go back and catch them.
Okay.
But thank you guys. It was good meeting you all.
Definitely. Yeah, go take care of your emergency.
You're
Girl, don't ever
welcome.
think that you have to sit up here and wait. Go ahead.
All right.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Bye, sweetie. Thank you
All
for
right, take care, love.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Yeah, so like this is definitely a good conversation right here, because not everybody's talking about this. When I looked up the sleep paralysis, I was trying to see how many channels have been talking about it. I didn't see any recent ones. Let me see. Sleep paralysis. We try it one more time. Paralysis. Okay. And let me see. This one has been, how long ago was this? This one I don't even have no year. A year ago. 7 years ago. Let me see. A year ago. I don't see any recent ones. Yeah. 2 years ago. 5 years ago. Girl, I don't see anything from this year. Let me see if I write, maybe if I put the year on here, 2024, 2024. Let's see, 7 years ago again. Oh, 10 months ago is the closest one I see so far. Oh, 2 months ago, sleep paralysis. 2 weeks ago. Okay, we got some moving going on here. 6 years ago, 3 years
How
ago.
did they do? How did the 2 month and 2 year or whatever? How did they do?
I just see like a quick 2-minute video about it. It's not like a
Oh,
live. It's not an actual
oh, it
live.
don't tell you like oh, this got this many views.
Oh yeah, they did. Oh, girl, the views are amazing. I would love to have these views.
Yeah,
602K.
yeah.
The one from 2 weeks ago got 88K.
Yeah. Yep.
11 years ago got 1 million K.
Yeah, you got it. Yup, yup, yup.
Girl,
So, yup.
girl,
That's
goodness.
what you check out as well. Don't just check out what it is. Check out how many views it received, because it's almost like you're keeping with the ratio pattern or something. What is the
Yeah,
likelihood of these being successful subjects to talk about? Or
right,
you
right,
know, yeah,
right.
yeah.
Definitely. Really good convo. Thank you, Sherry, holding my attention, which is rare. Oh, you three are doing a great job. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that.
Thank you,
So
love.
basically, so I was thinking, I'm trying to find things to talk about because I like to put awareness out there where the things that people are not talking about, like sleep paralysis, is not very often people talk about it. That's what I noticed. I see 2 weeks ago, I haven't seen anything like recent. I didn't see anything. And then also like they have dreams. Do you know what dreams mean? Do you know what your dream meant? Do you understand your dream? I would love to get into that as well, because a lot of times I can dream things and then I can basically tell you what they're about, basically, right?
So you do understand your dreams.
Yeah, I do understand a lot of my dreams. Yes, I have
Yeah.
one. I had one dream. That's what I was going to tell you about when I forgot about it. Okay, so when I was younger, I had this one dream. Okay, I had this one dream that it was like this black, almost like a what they call that, the Grim Reaper kind of thing, and the eyes were like it was not black. I'm sorry, the white. It was wearing it's a white suit. It wasn't like it wearing black. It was wearing white, and then the eyes were black. So dark eyes, and then the body was white. So I was like, and it looked like it could be like in the Grim Reaper family, right? Hey, hello, how are you?
Right.
Talk It Out show. Thank you for coming through. So basically, what happened 2 weeks later, right? So this thing was following me through my mom's house, through my mom and dad's house. Because right now I don't live with my mom, so I'm not going to say my mom and dad's house. It was our house at the time. Now it's my mom and dad's because I don't live there anymore, right? This is California. And like I said, that thing was following me through the house, and it was really scary in my dream, right? When I woke up, I was like, "What the heck was that dream about?" I'm not, I've heard of what you see is opposite of what you dream. Let me tell you why. So 2 weeks, I'd say 2 weeks later, approximately 2 weeks. It might have been a tad bit longer, but about 2 weeks later, I was heading back from school, right? I saw a car behind. I don't know how I seen this, how I noticed that there's a white car with black windows, tinted windows behind the bus. I didn't know. I didn't really think anything other than something just made my eyes look at it. I was like, what the heck?
Right.
And then I was like, oh, that's just a car, right? I didn't think anything of it. When I was walking home from the bus stop, that car was following me, girl. That car followed me. And I went to my friend's house. Do you think that I could have been trafficked? I don't know what this person was about to do, but he followed me from my school all the way to my house. I mean, not to my house, my friend's house. And I went in there and I said, hey, call the police, call the police. And when I looked out there, he stayed out there like maybe 10 seconds after he stopped, and he left.
Yep, that was your premonition. I don't know what it was about,
left.
But
hey, love and live, how are
your
you?
dream, and your dream was so that's what I say. So when it comes to the water signs, I say that water signs have the gift of clairvoyance, which is
Mhm.
the ability to see beyond the physical realm.
Right.
And
I get.
also they have the gift of prophecy,
Mhm.
which is what you had, which was a prophetic dream. It just didn't come in exact form
Right.
that you saw it for. And
Right.
what if that person was out to take you out?
Who
Because you
knows?
said it came in a grim reaper form. See, that's how I interpret dreams. I'll start going through it, and then I'll start asking God and the ancestors, is this correct? And so the fact that you said he looked like the grim reaper form, this person could have been after you to take you out, like,
For what though? I
and
don't like. I've never seen that car before. It was following. It followed the bus. I guess they were waiting
yeah.
to see who gets off by themselves. I don't know. All I know is I was walking by myself and I ran like from one block to the next to my friend's house. And I told her, I said, this guy in this white car with tinted windows is following me. I took off.
Hmm.
I have never ran like that before. I took off. Okay. And
Yeah.
when I knocked at her door and she let me in and I told her what was going on. And then she was like, come on, get in here. And I came in the house and we looked out the window. Like 10 seconds later, he was gone. Like he just vanished.
Right. So I can't remember the three types of dreams, but I know one is usually a warning. One type of dream is a warning dream. Another type of dream is a revelatory dream, something to reveal something to you. And I
Mhm,
can't remember what the third dream is. It's three different types of dreams that you have,
mhm.
but I can't remember what the third one is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so but
Yep.
yeah, that was a premonition. If you ask me, it just and the fact that they put it to look like the Grim Reaper. That you said that it looks like it's in
Yes.
the Grim Reaper. I feel like that was his intention.
Yeah.
Yes, you didn't know him. You don't know why he
Right.
was after you, but yes, I believe that was his intention. The fact that you said he looked like he in the Grim Reaper family,
Mhm.
and then and so I don't know if you noticed it exactly then, but later when you thought about it, you must have recognized that, oh, that's what the
What that
white
dream
car with
meant.
the black tinted window. Right,
Yes.
right, right.
Yes.
You have to pay attention to the details too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
That was
that
like
was
a detailed video. It was, I mean, a detailed dream. It was like me watching a movie over and over, and I remembered it that well to the point where I was like, okay, he was wearing white and he had black eyes. And then look at that, a
right.
white car with tinted windows. It was
Yeah,
crazy when I figured it out.
and
I like you said,
yeah,
a little bit later, I was like, dang, that was like my dream. This guy was following me. I don't know if he was like, I'm not going to say he was following me because I don't know the person, right? So could he have been waiting for somebody who gets off the bus by themselves? I don't know. That's what it sounds like
yeah,
to me. And then boom,
yeah,
I took off and he followed me. He still was in his car following me, but he never got out of the car. He went slow because I can't run that fast, y'all. I'm not a speedy runner. I ran as fast as I could. And I went to her house breathing hard. And I was like, this guy's following me. He's got a white car. He's got tinted windows. And she let me in. And then, like I said,
right,
we were going to call the cops, but the guy left. We had no information on him. He was gone already. Within
right,
10 seconds, he was
right,
gone. It's like he just
right,
disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't know what happened.
right,
I just know he was
right,
gone. And another thing
right.
I get as well is I think I've told you about this, Raw. I get where I know exactly where I'm going. And I know that street that they're telling me to go. In my mind, something is telling me to go down that one street. And I know it's a dead end. I've been down that street, I don't know how many times in Baton Rouge. And that doggone whatever it is that's telling me to go down that street, there's an accident not too far from where I was at. If
Uh-huh.
I could have possibly been in that accident, something's keeping me from getting into wrecks, like
Right,
bad
right.
wrecks.
I believe it's your ancestors or your angels or God.
Definitely,
Like, yeah.
definitely.
So like, yeah, spirit only they try to contact us all the time. It's
Mhm.
just whatever way we are comfortable with. They won't try that sleep paralysis stuff with you anymore because they know it freaks you out, and so you're not going to receive what they want you to know.
Yeah.
So they try other ways. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
Yup,
what you're
yup,
saying. Definitely get what you're saying.
yup, yup.
Another time, I was on the highway, the bridge, the Mississippi Bridge, the new one, right?
Yeah.
Let me see, stalking or potential victims. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes,
I've
that's
never
what I
seen that
think.
car before. Yeah, I've never seen that
You know,
car.
I've seen stuff like that. I've seen stuff like that. Like I've literally seen stories like on the ID station and all that, like that,
Mhm.
where this girl was a college student and a man was looking for a victim. And
Yeah.
he pulled up and she missed her bus and he offered her a ride. And that's the last time she was ever seen.
Yep, he was definitely stalking for potential victims. I'm pretty sure he was. That was
Mhm.
crazy. So the other time, like I was saying, I had my kids in the car, right? And we were on the
Yep,
Mississippi Bridge.
yep.
I had at the time I had a van, what they call it. I don't know if it was it a Astra van, I believe it was a gold, like a gold tone Astra van. I believe that's what the color of it was. Anyway, I was driving, minding my own
Mhm.
business. There's an 18-wheeler on the right and there's an 18-wheeler on the left, right?
Oh
What
God.
happened was, right, what happened was, is one of the trucks went over into my lane. I can't get over. There's nowhere for me to get over. So he was like halfway into my lane. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I felt like we had been lifted off that doggone road. No joke.
Mm.
Off of that highway. It's like we were lifted. Because there's no way my van shrunk and that's that's what happened. No, I really feel like we might have been lifted up to where we were able to be safe. Once those trucks were out of there,
Mm.
we were lifted because it happened so fast. But I
Yeah,
remember so vividly, right? I remember it
yeah.
vividly. And it happened so fast that I don't know how it happened. It was almost like I went through a what they call that what's it called? When you go through oh my God, what's it called? What's it called? What's it called?
Describe what you're trying to say.
So it's like I went to it went so fast, it was like shoo, kind of thing. It was just like really quick
Yeah,
and it happened and we were safe. Like as in like, here you go, boom, and it put you back down on the ground, like so that way you don't know that this would happen. But the thing
right,
about it is I seen the 18 wheelers. One is on one side. I couldn't pull over to that side, and the truck is coming on into our lane. And I'm talking,
right,
he was like halfway in our lane, and my van was fine. We were all fine. Nothing happened to us.
right,
Nothing at
right,
all. I don't
right.
understand. It was like a beam of quickness. It was just boom, and that was it. It was
Yeah,
over. Just that quick. As quick as
yeah.
it happened is as quick as it was over with. And we
So
were all
what happened with the truck? Did the truck actually hit something?
I don't know. I don't know. The truck didn't hit anything. When they came over, they real I honked, right? I honked at them and they pulled away like real quick. But the
Yeah,
fact that he had me over and there was like a truck right there was no room for me to move over. I couldn't move over.
yeah.
There was no room
And
there.
yeah,
He was
y'all would have been
over on
done.
my, yeah, he was over like
Yeah,
halfway in my lane. And that truck right
yeah,
there was no way I could have pulled got that close to the truck and then not get hit, right? So
yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah,
close to
yeah.
sure. Like I said, I don't remember it like I've seen it. I just know that we were safe. All I could tell you. And
Right,
all I can
right.
remember is I'm thinking, did we just get lifted? I don't know. I have no idea.
It could have been. It
We
could
could
have
have.
been.
I don't know. It just happened. And I
Did
mean,
you ever see that? Did you ever see that tape? So, it was some type of hurricane or tornado, and literally on the news, you can see people in the sky getting out of the car, like literally, like where are they at? I don't know if this was literally the afterlife, if they
mhm.
were in heaven, or if they were blown up there. But how was they able to walk in the sky? It was so crazy. Like
What
it
kind of
was
video
on
is
the
this?
news. I wish I had it. I don't know when that
If you
happened,
ever
but
find
I
it, let me
remember
see. Woo,
it
that's
was
something
on.
right
It was on TikTok. It was
there.
on TikTok.
Okay.
Yup. Go look for people in the sky
People in the
getting
sky.
out of a car during a tornado. It was like crazy. Like you like, what am I looking at? And it was on the news. They didn't even know this was happening. They reporting and this happening over top of them, literally in the sky. It
Okay,
was
during
crazy.
the tornado, right?
Yup. Did something pop up? People in the
I'm
sky.
trying to see now.
Yeah. Yup. Because if it did, you could share the screen and show it too. I don't know if you can, but will TikTok get you or whatever? I don't know.
Hold on, let me turn it down. Oh, I think I have it turned down all the way. Yeah, I do.
You found it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, now.
What the heck is that?
You see that?
Yeah.
And it's like a whole family that was in the car, and they got out like, what the hell? Where am I at? I don't know if these people. I feel like it's crazy. It's like, what is keeping them up in the air? Yes. I don't know if it's a way you could share the screen or the thing to show it
Yeah,
or
I
not.
would have to put TikTok on here, and I don't. Let me see if I
Oh,
remember
okay.
my account. Hold on.
Never
Okay.
mind. I don't want you to get in trouble.
Oh, I don't think you can.
Okay.
It's gonna be like commentary. You're good. Hold on, let me see. TikTok. I just hope I can remember that. I have not used my account, my information in a minute. So TikTok login. Let's see. Oh,
You can't just put share and then share to
yeah, I'm gonna
YouTube.
share it as soon as I find it. Let me find it again.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm actually gonna put the person's name.
Yeah.
Okay. The name of the person was Storyteller.
Great name.
Mm-hmm. Y'all be ready in here. I'm just gonna let you know this is crazy. All right, Storyteller, people in the sky. Okay, because I don't want to have to look for it. I'll just rather just have it right there. People in the sky. It's crazy that I found it that quickly. Okay, y'all, here it goes. I'm getting ready to share it. Oh boy. This is
It is wild.
crazy, y'all. Wow. Okay, let me see if I can make it bigger. I don't think I can. Nope. And let me see. It's not letting me make it bigger. Okay, y'all ready for this? See it?
Look up in the sky the whole
Look right
time.
here. They're going to show you a circle right here. Keep looking, y'all. See right there, look. You see that? You see those people walking up there? That's the one you were talking about, right?
They was getting out of car or something. They like, where are we
Look,
at?
look. Look, here goes the whole family right there.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Look at that.
We can't see it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, woo. Wee. Y'all want to see it again? You're going to have to go look at it again because I don't want to repeat it. I want to just do it one time, and that was crazy. OMG.
Yes. Yup. But there's been a lot of things that, are inexplainable, But yeah, just know that whatever it is, I don't think we were supposed to see that. I don't think we were supposed to see that one.
That was a lot.
Where the family was, yeah. I don't think we were supposed to see that one. I think they just got there like, what in the world just happened? They don't even know. Like, right. They probably think they're still here on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see that there? That's crazy, right? Look, y'all. So anyway, but yeah, what was we talking about? We was talking about something before what made me say that.
No, I was talking about the situation where we were lifted. I believe we were lifted because
Yeah.
we were safe. So I
Yep.
I can't explain it any other way than that we were lifted, because that truck was, like I said, halfway in there. I honked at him, and it was a little late for him. He was already there. Like, he was already in my, halfway in my lane, and we were good. That's the part that
Yep.
it's almost like I went into it was like, okay, here, we're going to knock you out for a quick second, just let you go through this.
Yeah.
And then, so that way you
So
don't see it. Like, they gave me something,
exactly.
and I'm going to forget what happened. I just know something happened.
Exactly.
I can't explain it. Other than that, we were
Yep.
lifted. That's it.
Yup. Yup. And like with I think that the singer Whitney Houston did this
Mm,
with her daughter. When she lost her mother, she was crashing out.
mhm.
She was crashing out in the worst way. And so something happened where she got her car in a wreck. If you seen this car, and she walked away without a scratch. She was like, I know for a fact that my mother, I know she did. It ain't no way. She
Yeah,
had to have saved you. If you seen this car and the fact that she walked away without a scratch, you would have been like, oh my gosh, like I know somebody saved you. It's a miracle. Like you should have been gone, girl. It's like
right.
the car was balled up and she walked away without a scratch.
Wow.
Yeah. And so she was like, I know mama, I know she did too. I really believe that Whitney saved her whatever way she could. I believe that. Because she wanted her to live, but Bobby Chris didn't want to live after her mom. After she lost her mom, she just couldn't do it. And then she had bad influences around her, like
Yeah,
that guy. I never liked that guy.
yeah,
I never liked him.
that's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Yeah, it's horrible to hear that your mom
Yeah,
passes before you, I'm not before you, but passes, and then you have to, you're there for it, like you're in the same, area,
yes,
same perimeter,
yes,
you know. So it's got to be hard to see that. And then she was just like, I can't do it. I did my best and I can't. And then she did herself. Like,
yup,
whew, Lord have mercy.
yup. Because she had no will. She had no will to live at the time. And this person, that bad influence around her, was just dragging her down the whole way. Because he probably had an ulterior motive to get in her pockets and
You talking about the
all
boyfriend,
that type of
right?
stuff. Yeah, Nick.
Mhm.
Yeah. He died too.
What did
I don't know how.
how did he
I
end up
don't
dying?
know.
Huh?
I don't know. Did he take himself out of here? No, no. Did he? I
Oh,
don't know. It might have been a over. I don't know if I can say that. Over DOSC. I don't know. Can we say that?
dose? Overdose.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine, fine. Yeah. It
I
might
have
have been that.
my warning thing as well. So yeah.
Yeah,
Let
it
me
might have been that. Yeah. But I'm not sure how he left here. But yeah, I'm not feeling like, yo, you ruined that girl's life. You did
mm.
not help her in her worst time.
So it
She
says
needed.
Nick Gordon, the former boyfriend of Bobby Christina Brown, passed from a heroin overdose.
Uh-huh.
You're correct.
And that's what he got her hooked on, I believed. Because I used to watch this, he got her hooked on that. Like she wasn't on that. And when her mom died, she was looking for some type of comfort, and this fool
He
pushed her into that.
he didn't pass too
Pushed
much further from her. He passed. This was I'm sorry, February 6, 2020. So he's been passed.
uh-huh.
It's been over more than 4 years now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yup. I remember him on Dr. Phil talking about, Dr. Phil, you're famous like me. Dude, you're not famous. You
Right.
only famous for clinging on to the two famous people. Like,
Right.
get out of here. Like, so, but yeah, I never liked him. I had a bad feeling about him. He was always, I feel like that was Bobby Christina's boyfriend. I
That
don't
was her
know if
downfall, right?
I think it was her boyfriend and her downfall. And I don't think Whitney understood that was her boyfriend because she was trying to masquerade it as this is her brother.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Wow.
And so, yeah. But I think that was her boyfriend the whole time.
Hello, Ice. How are you? Thank you for coming.
Hey, guys. Eyes of
I like
Art.
how they come in and
That's a
say,
cute
"Hey
name.
you, hey you," just you. I
That's
have
right.
people like when they mention UK, they automatically say, "You've been mentioned." No, I have not. My name is not UK. I'm not from the UK. My name is You Knew, but that's what they put it as is UK. It's crazy, and I
I
get it a
like
lot
Eyes of.
on Facebook
I like
too.
the name. I like that name. Eyes of Art. That's
Yes,
cute.
she
Yep.
used to
That's
be
a nice name.
Eyes. What was your name again at the beginning, girl? Look, I forgot. Eyes. Oh my goodness. Eyes what? I loves to talk. Was it Eyes Love to Talk or something like that? I think that's
Yeah,
what it was before.
cause that's what we do. Me and you, You Knew. We read people's eyes and get the information that. Don't you look into the person's eyes? That's how you read them.
Sharing. Mm-hmm.
Yup. So that's what
Yeah.
she meant. I think. I
Yeah.
think that's what she meant. The
Thank
eyes
you.
talk.
Love to talk. Yep. Eyes Love to Talk. That's the name of it. Eyes Love to
Exactly.
Talk. Okay. Gotcha.
Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant? Eyes of Art.
Yeah.
That you
Eyes
meant
Love to
that
Talk.
when you look into a person's eyes, it tells you something, or they're telling you something. Is that what you meant?
Thank you for sharing, babe. I'm still waiting for you to go live. When are you going live again? Because I don't know what's going on. I'm not getting notifications, and it sucks because I just don't get it. Why is this going on? I'm getting notifications from people.
Yep.
I'm getting notifications from people that I actually don't even rock with. Like I'm not even subscribed to them. That's what's crazy.
Eyes of Art. Are you a water sign? What's your sign, sweetie?
Wait a minute. You started a whole nother channel? That's why I'm not getting anything. Eyes.
Where is that? Oh, yeah, they did because they only got 62 subscribers.
Leo. She's
Oh,
a Leo.
Leo. Okay, okay. I thought you was a water sign, but you might be on the cusp of a Cancerian. I don't know. Just because you said eyes love to talk, like that's
Yeah.
exactly how I get my information. I look into somebody's eyes and it tell me all I need to know about them. You know how they say eyes are the key to the soul? That's exactly how I was just having this conversation earlier about and I challenged myself to look deeper than most people. Like all people have these type of gifts, but they just stop at a certain threshold. Like they'll just say, "Oh, this person got bad energy," or "This person, whatever." But I look deeper and
Yeah.
even go to a more of a backstory, the details of the situation.
Yeah, right. I got what
in
I
my
understand what you're saying.
experience.
Eyes. She says but in my first life I was a mermaid and I love the water. Oh, okay. Eyes. I just realized that that's actually a new channel. What happened to your other channel? I mean, because she had one and she was doing like the dating thing and all that. And it was funny as heck too, because she was talking to this dude. It was just hilarious. She was getting talking to a guy like she was on a date, asking questions. It was funny.
That's cute.
Let me see. Let me see what she says. And then when are you going live? So I can go support you as well. Because I literally just put your channel and I subscribe and then support, but I also watched the video first. I watched a short because those seem to stick a lot better for some odd reason when you first start with the people's channels. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. I don't have this thing on slow. Why is it not commenting? The comments are so slow. I don't even have it slow. Okay, she said, I go live at 10 o'clock in the morning. And if I don't make it, I'll try to go live around 10 o'clock at night. Girl, you know that 10 o'clock at night will have me already sleeping. I would be able to like turn it on and go right to sleep if that's what if I'm still up. But 10 o'clock in the morning, I could definitely do the 10 o'clock in the morning for sure.
Mm-hmm. Would you say you be sleep when? When do you be sleep?
Girl, I'll be like trying to. I get into bed like about 8 o'clock, and I'll be knocked out by 9 o'clock sometimes.
No, you
Unless
getting old. You getting old. Look,
I am
I'm
old.
messing with you. I'm messing with you, girl.
Girl,
Hush
I'm
up.
6. I'm old.
Oh yeah, you
Yes.
are becoming a little old lady. Like no,
Yeah.
I'm just messing
Oh
with you.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Say no,
just,
no, no, old lady. I am not even a grandma yet. I'm waiting. Girl, I
I'm
cannot wait
messing with
to
you.
become a grandma. I'm so excited. So,
Uh huh.
so
Yeah, but I was just messing with you.
I
Don't
know.
pay me no money.
I know. We always miss with
Yeah.
each other. Let's see. I mostly keep my 10 o'clock in the morning. It's just when I have doctor appointments that I can't make. Okay, I got you. Okay, then I'll be seeing you 10 o'clock in the morning. Is that Eastern, Central, or Pacific? I'm just asking
Mm.
questions so I can make sure that I don't miss it. In case the notifications don't want to do what it's supposed to do. We're going backwards. We're not getting old, we're getting young and beautiful. We're going backwards. Gotcha.
Oh, and just
I'm not gonna say I'm
something.
old. I can still do stuff. I'm not old yet. She's messing with me. We always do that with each other.
Yeah.
Yes. I tell her grandma when she curses. Oh, okay. So she's Eastern. Okay, you're Eastern. So it means your 10 o'clock would be my 9 o'clock. Perfect.
So yeah. So eyes of art. I'm today I was gonna not necessarily do something on the twin. You heard about those two twins that one of the twins was unalived by a person because she didn't want to talk to him and he got
What?
mad and did what he did to her. Remember? Did you hear about? I know you heard about this because it was in NYC. So,
Wow.
um, yeah, and so it's been all over the news for the past. I don't know if it's a week or more, but yeah, and her name is Samaya. I was just gonna use an example of that to talk about what my subject of my live is gonna be about. It was
Mhm.
not really about that, but it's about the roles of the guides and slash angels in the light slash heaven. Like what are their roles and how does it work when you go over there or stuff like that. And so
Okay.
being as though her stressful situation, have you heard about that, Eyes of Art? Have you heard about what I was talking um about the twins? I don't know how you couldn't. You must not watch the news if you ain't hear about it. That's the only way. That's the only way you ain't hear about it because we heard about it and we ain't from there. Like it's all over the news.
Mhm.
So yeah, but yeah, I was just gonna talk about the roles that our angels slash guides play and how they are like chosen and just stuff like that. Just things about the heavens slash light. And if people had questions, then I'll answer the questions if I know the answer. Because I don't know everything. You try to inform of the things that I do know.
Right, right.
Yeah. But yeah, something happened where it was twins and the man got mad because um the
Because she
twins
wouldn't talk to him.
yeah,
That's a
he
shame.
tried to and the store owner, because stores in the NYC is called bodegas. So
Mhm.
they the bodega had closed
Thank
the
you,
door,
Eyes.
like locked the door.
Mhm.
Yeah, yup,
So
yup.
she
You
just
know what
subbed
I'm
to
talking
you,
about.
sweetie. She just subbed to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sweetie.
Of
Yeah,
course.
thank you.
I'm
I
trying
thought
to,
you
I'm
was
trying
talking.
to get as many over there as possible because I know you're getting your hours though. How you doing
I
on your
don't know. I don't know. I don't even pay attention because I don't know.
When I don't
I
pay
don't.
attention, I notice it moves a little faster when you go every few days.
Yeah, I just let it be whatever it's gonna be.
It is
I'm
what it
not gonna
is,
get
right?
stressed about it. Right. I'm not gonna get stressed about it. I just let it.
Yeah,
If, whenever it's meant for me to get to that, I will get there.
right. Exactly. That's why
Yeah.
I only look at it like every few days now instead of every day. I look at it every few days, and then I've noticed that it moves a lot better.
Yeah. Because sometimes they're behind schedule. And you'll
Yeah,
be
they
like,
are.
why is it not moving? Why is it not moving? I remember.
Well, I know that they
it
do
was-
it every 48 hours for sure. They do
Oh,
the
okay.
hours every 48 hours. So like if you do something today, it won't show up until Monday because today's Saturday,
Okay.
Sunday, and then it won't
That's what happened.
Mhm.
Well, that's what happened that time where we figured that out because all of a sudden you did one live and then you had like 400 more hours than you had or 300 more. So that's what we figured out that it was because it's a little waiting period or they wasn't. I didn't know that. I just thought that's what happened.
Yeah. Hey, Ice.
Hello, how you doing, you new?
I thought I removed the what you call it. I gotta take it out before them little trolls come in here again.
Oh no. Like I said, I got a show, but I'm dark. I'm in my room laying down.
Okay, you
I
good?
see you getting
good?
around, you know. I'm like, okay, we floating in the same channels, and I just found those channels.
Yeah, we just got trolled at the beginning of the live. I had to kind of like boot them up out of here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I actually thought I removed the what you call it. I'm glad you came up because then I noticed that it was still up. That's crazy.
What I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
Hello, creator. How are you doing? I just subbed
How are
to
you,
so
Eyes?
I'm
Good,
doing
thank
good.
you.
I can't complain.
That's good. So, did you hear about what happened with them twins?
Okay.
What I'm talking about?
No, I'm not sure. I haven't. This recently happened.
Mm, yes, it happened in Brooklyn, and these twins were in a bodega, and this man was trying to holler at one of the twins, and the twin said no to hollering
Okay,
at
know
her,
what you're talking about.
the twin, and gave him like her Instagram handle, and he got mad at that. So at first, the owner locked him out of the bodega because he was acting crazy from her saying no. And so they waited until they thought the coast was clear, but the man was hiding behind some other people and then came around and then attacked them and stuck one of the people in the tummy, in the stomach, and then the other person, he unalived her. He ended up unaliving her. These was two twins. And so yeah, it's all over the news, but I don't know. It's all over the news in New
No,
York.
I
This in
got
New
it.
York.
I think I know what you're talking about. It was two young girls, twin
Yup,
girls,
yup,
and he couldn't handle the
yup.
rejection.
Yeah,
I think he
yup.
was on something because that don't make sense. How did you not understand? I don't get like why was it so hard for you
Yeah.
to
Why did
not
you have to
to
take somebody's life? Right.
right,
Why did you have to
right.
right? Yeah, I don't understand that either.
All right, I'm about to share it. I found it. Let me see. Because I didn't even know about this. Thank you for letting me know about it. That's crazy as heck.
Yeah,
Why
it been
people-
all over YouTube. It been over like a lot of. I just didn't pay it. No, I didn't know it was in Brooklyn. I heard it, but I didn't know it was in PK.
Okay, so they're 19 years old and he's 20, right?
Yup.
Okay.
And his name VEO. That's what I do know.
VEO.
Yeah, I don't know if it's VO or VEO.
Hold on, let me see if I can find a video. Why are you not? Why y'all playing with me? I noticed the video. Stop playing with me. All right.
An accused killer is now off the streets of Brooklyn tonight. Police have arrested the 20-year-old man who they say stabbed twin sisters at a bodega in Park Slope, killing one of them. News 4's Mark Santia live in Park Slope. And Mark, we hear there's some tense moments, too, when the victim's family came face-to-face with their daughter's alleged killer, too.
Yeah, Adam.
It was
Emotions
Brooklyn,
were high.
Rinrock.
The murder happened here at this deli on the corner. The 20-year-old suspect turning himself in today. He is expected to face a judge later on this evening.
Veo, anything you want to say for yourself?
Angry friends and family of Samaya Spain gathering outside a Brooklyn police precinct to catch a glimpse of Veo Kelly. He's accused of killing Samaya and wounding her twin sister in a stabbing attack outside a bodega.
My heart breaks. You know what it is? they were always together. When you seen Sanaya, you saw Samaya.
Yvette Ramos is close friends of the grieving family.
Samaya did not deserve this, you know? Okay, she don't want to give you her number, or she gave you her Instagram. That still don't give a reason to kill her. She was young.
19-year-old Samaya was with her twin sister inside this Park Slope deli when police say Kelly made advances on the twins. They turned him down, and police say Kelly attacked, stabbing the twins, killing Samaya.
I think that this hasn't really hit them until they walk in and they see your other half in the coffin, or you see your child in the coffin.
Yvette says Samaya's grieving parents have a message of gratitude for the detectives and the community who shared Kelly's wanted photo.
And LaShawn did ask me to come and thank everyone who reposted this, who reposted his picture. She also wants me to thank the detectives.
While an arrest has been made, Yvette says that brings little peace to a devastated family.
You're never the same. She can't build her child back together. You can't take the ashes and build your child back together.
A memorial is growing here outside of the deli. Now, Kelly is expected to face a judge later on this evening. We're still waiting on what charges he could be facing. We're live in Park Slope tonight. I'm Mark Santia, News 4 New York.
He needs to face life in jail because that don't make no sense. You was
At all.
there.
I mean, he did one of them is unalived and the other one is been stabbed. What the heck is going on with this world? This is just crazy. Oh, I don't want to be, no, I ain't interested in you. Oh, okay, well then I'll just go ahead and take care of you. No.
Yeah, they always, yeah, they always been tripping when you turn them down or whatever. They used to just be like calling you names or whatever.
Right.
Now they just taking it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, you little snotty bee, but snotty bee is married. I ain't got time for you, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's crazy that they've taken it to another level now, to where they feel like they're being rejected, and now they can go ahead and either take it from them or they can take their lives. Like, what is going on? Oh my God.
That ain't make. He had to been drunk on drugs or something.
You
Like,
can't say Uggs, baby.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's okay.
so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's crazy because what did your friends bet you and said, I bet you can't get that girl, or some like what was going on through your head? Said that was the next decision I was gonna do.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that serious. Like, it was, and I feel like that. Yeah, his friends might have laughed at him, but so what?
Yeah.
So what? What is that worth all of that? So what? Keep it moving.
That's crazy. I can't explain why would somebody make a decision to do that to somebody else.
The only thing I could think of, and I don't find it as an excuse, is this. His friends might have said, hey, go see if you know, them girls are gonna, you know, if you can get hooked up with one of them girls, or maybe both of the twins, who knows, right? And then because they said no, he got embarrassed by it. That's still not an excuse to go do what you did.
Right.
Or is he just off of his rocker, thinking that he can just get anybody he wants, and that is not how it works.
Well, he gonna have to fight off a whole nother type of people. Where he gonna be at?
Yeah.
Well, they're
gonna get him good. I mean, because anybody that goes in for that kind of thing, putting their hands on a woman, unaliving a woman, R-ing a woman, essaying a woman,
or children. And they was both. They was both. They was only 19. They're not grown.
Yeah, all that. And then that's when things like this happens. Hey, how are you? Back? I'm glad you're back, baby. That's the kind of thing I don't understand. How do you think that it's okay to do what you did, and then now you what? Now you're gonna try to fight it like you didn't do anything? Oh, I know. You're gonna use that you're psychotic. Oh, okay. So we're gonna put you in a crazy hospital, and then this girl is unalived, and the other sister's been, you know, probably multi multiple times of stab wounds, right? What's going on here? You have hate for them and you don't even know them?
Right.
So my daughter now, chastity belt has to be a shield.
Huh?
So my daughter's chastity belt has to be longer and made into a shield.
Mm-hmm. Now you gotta wear bulletproof, knife proof
Right. Because I denied you.
You can't even walk around now. It's crazy. You can't even walk around anymore, you guys. I'm so glad I'm a house person. I love staying home. I don't feel like going out. I call Instacart and they can come bring me my stuff. This is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
This is ridiculous.
I do the same thing. I just stay in the house. I order everything, my groceries.
Yep.
My groceries, everything. And it's like outside is crazy.
Yep. It's psychotic out there. It's really crazy. Really crazy. It's horrible out there.
But
it is horrible out there.
To even think about, and I want to know how the parents feel. That did you raise your son to like? Could he been at? Wait, let's think. Could he had a breakup, and he was trying to get with another girl? And
it doesn't matter. He shouldn't have done that.
There's no excuse for what he did to the twins. Literally, they said no. No means no. That's it. There's no.
And I feel like,
huh?
I feel like the friends clowned him about it, but that's still not enough for you to
do what you
this went
did.
whipping out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, what was in your mind to say that was my next decision? That's what I'm gonna do. Unless you was under pressure, unless you was embarrassed, unless your friends threw you out there, or something devastating. You had a breakup and you was trying to make yourself feel good, or you was trying to look cute, and you didn't by them saying no.
Exactly.
Because it's like, because it's like a video that kind of show it about to happen, but I don't think you should put that out there. But it shows the friends where he was going around the friends, and they didn't know he was about to do that. They just thought he was about to cuss them out or something. They didn't know he was about.
They have a video.
Yeah, it's probably a whole video to show what really happened, but the news froze it before it happened. And so it shows him going around to friends, and they know he probably hype about something, but they didn't know he was going to unalive them or try to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me see.
They just thought he was about
to the friends.
Yeah, I hope the friends is who turned them in, because
right. I hope they make a statement and be like, we don't know what was going on or why he did that. We did not agree to that, and that's not what we wanted to happen.
Right.
But I had came up here just to let you know that it was me, and yes, I had changed my channel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Say it again.
See. Yeah, I hear you. Hold on. I'm looking for that video. I want to see if they have it.
Oh no, girl. I'm about to get off this. I can't.
Why?
I can't.
I don't think
like...
they're going to show anything. That's the thing. I don't think they're going to show anything because this was 6 days ago when it happened.
I think so.
I'm going to look and see if it's, not kind of just, I don't want to show anything that's going to be triggering to somebody. So let me see what it looks like. Hold on. It is 1 minute and 52 seconds.
Okay. Everybody else can look it up and look at that video.
Okay, let's see what this is up. Okay, that's when all the police is out. So this is when it happened. I don't see a video when it happened. Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, what happened to what's her name?
Ice,
What happened to her?
are you still there, Ice? She might have fell off. I heard some background noise, and it could have been why she jumped off, maybe.
Yeah.
Hold on. They just show like where it was at. It doesn't show where they had the where they,
Good.
where he
Good.
did.
Cause we don't need to be reminded. Like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that type of thing. Like the George Floyd thing, that literally traumatized me. How much they were showing that over and over and over and over and over, and it was meant to do that.
Yeah.
It was meant to do that.
Right. Yeah, I don't see like a actual video of it. It's just like they keep talking about it like news, basically. There's no video. Man turns himself in.
Okay.
One passed and one injured. Twins outside of Brooklyn 6 days ago. So this must happen. This must have happened 6 days ago because it just says 6 and 5 days now. Yeah. There's nothing. There's no video. I don't see one. If it is, then I'll have to look at it later, but they don't have any on there. Hold on one second. I did want to show this here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save my live for tomorrow because it's getting late. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna. What time you think you're gonna do it? Hey,
Probably
Mama.
around,
Huh?
maybe around 2-ish, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, we are the future, right? That's how it goes. Right, Ren Rock. Yeah, so that is a sad case. There's just so much going on out here in this world that I feel like they need to stop and actually reflect on themselves before they go do something like that. Because you're gonna get what you deserve. If they find out who did it and they know who did it, you're gonna get what you deserve. And when you go to prison, it ain't no joke in prison. Just so y'all know, you people who are sitting here unaliving people and putting your hands on little kids and all that, you get what you deserve when you get in there. I'm a people person when it comes to people who are good people. I don't deal with negative people because that to me is a negative thing, and I don't get why you guys do what you do. And I don't want to hear the excuse anymore of people who say, "Oh, I was abused in that way." That doesn't mean you get to you don't get a go card.
Exactly.
You don't get a go
don't support that.
Right. You don't get a go card just because it happened to you. Think about how it made you feel when they were doing it to you. You really want to put that on a child? You really want to put that on a woman? Like, come on. This doesn't make any sense to me. Get right. Reflect on yourself. Stop doing what you're doing out there. Keep your hands to yourself. If you have a problem with your wife or your girlfriend, walk outside. Take a breather. Keep your hands to your doggone self. And if you think you want to put your hands on the child, get your behind out of that house. Get away from whatever it is that's making you getting ready to do something you're going to regret the rest of your life. Because that's what happens when you go to prison. It takes your life. They will take your life. I promise you. If they don't take your life, they will punish you to where you don't even want to be around. They don't want you to be around. They don't want you to be alive. That's how that works. That is how that works. And that stuff just, it ticks me off when they do things like this. And now you want to try to take two twins off the earth because you get a no? You got to know because they're not interested, bruh. Take it down a notch. Sit your behind down somewhere. Don't nobody want you. Now you're going to prison because you couldn't take a no? What the? Oh my God.
Right.
I told you, when I get pissed, I get pissed. Yeah, they're jail wives. If they
Uh,
don't, if they don't
yo,
alive them,
she crazy.
yes, they're going to do to them what they have been doing to other people. And in the situation with
Yep.
this Mahogany Jackson, that's another thing that needs to be resolved, because I don't know what's going on YouTube, but they're making it like it's a circus. It's a serious situation. This girl has gotten her life taken away from her at such a young age. She was 20 years old. 20 years old. You got an 18-year-old, you got a 23-year-old, you got a 25-year-old, you got a 26-year-old. You got somebody talking about the case like, oh, what could have happened? Stop talking about what could have happened. Talk about what actually happened. Stop saying, oh, I think this. Stop thinking. Just be sure that this is what's going on. We need that case also. We need justice for her as well. That poor child went through heck and back because of these 8 people plus. I'm not even going to say it's just 8 people, but 8 people is who's in the, who's arrested, but it's not. It's more than that. I literally was like, I saw this big girl who's recording it. They should all go to jail. Everybody that's doing something. You may not do the same time as everybody else, but for you to record something instead of helping that child, you should go to jail. Done with that. They should be going to jail for that. It's not YouTube, sis. It's that chick Blue. I know. And the thing about it is, it's not just Blue, sweetie. It's the people that are who have her on the channel. You got the neighbor saying something and then changing it. I think, allegedly, I think she was threatened. The neighbor. I think she was threatened to come say something nice about the mother. I really do. I really do. I allegedly think that this is my opinion. Okay, this is my thoughts into this. I feel like that mother actually threatened the neighbor so the neighbor would say something nice so she could be off the block of being one of the ones that they might go for. Because how did you happen to forget your phone on the same day your child gets kidnapped and done the way she was done? How? I mean, please, somebody explain to me how. How did you forget a phone? I don't go anywhere without my phone. If I'm going far away, if I happen to forget my phone, it's going to be like I'm going around a corner, like I'm going to the store real quick. I don't want to have to come all the way back because I just remembered it was like at the end of the time, right? But as far as like me going away for a while, like I'm taking off somewhere, going out of town, going to pick up somebody at the airport. I don't know how close the airport was. I never, searched that out, but I don't forget my phone. That's very rare that I forget my phone, but I always come back if I'm going far enough to say, oh, I need my phone. You always have to have your phone with you. I don't get that part. How did you forget your phone? How? On the same day your child goes unalived, missing and then unalived. I don't get this. Allegedly, y'all, allegedly. I know we can't say that for sure, but allegedly. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. This is like so upsetting because it's been since the 26th. And there's no resolution. I mean, they just have people in prison and they're taking some of their, and I understand. So trust me, this is another thing I want to talk about. Not a lot of people understand. If there's charges, that's something that you did. There is going to be charges for that if you did that. But if it's something you did not do and they had those charges on you, they cannot charge you with it if you didn't do it. It's not that they don't want to charge you with something because you did something. It's the things that you did not, they cannot charge you. Let's just say one of them was charged with 10 things, but you only did 8 of those things. They can't charge you for those 10 things. They can only charge you for the 8 things that you did. That's what
it depends. It depends on the state laws because some things like it depends on like some nowadays a lot of states are not charging you as an accomplice. They are charging you for the actual crime that the rest of them are charged for because that's how the law has changed where now like say for instance somebody SHOT somebody and you gave them, I don't know if I can say, can I say GUN? Can I say that?
You can just say weapon.
All right. And somebody gave them the weapon.
I say pow pow all the time.
Yeah. Somebody gave them the weapon. And because that person gave them a weapon, they could too be charged with that crime.
Yep.
So like, yeah, so they starting to stiffen the laws to where there's no more. It's not that many states that are doing accomplice laws. You are getting charged with the same crime that your counterparts are getting charged with.
Right.
So y'all.
Right. So I mean, like I was saying, but I agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, if they charge them with something they didn't do, there's no proof of them doing something, then that case can go down to HEL double hockey stick. I'm just gonna let you know. Because they can make that as a, what they call that, like they dismiss the case. Because there's no evidence of what they're being charged with. They have to charge them with what they did.
Yeah, the judge won't. The judge won't allow. The judge won't allow the case to go forward to a trial or to a case if they feel like there's not enough evidence for, like, so they have to present it to the judge before the judge is saying, okay, well, I grant this case to be. So yeah, like, cause that's what happened with the guy Barry Morphew, which is Suzanne Morphew's husband, before they found Suzanne. Before they found her, they didn't feel they had enough evidence for this to be successfully tried. And so they said, because of that, I'm not going to allow you to proceed forward. So go back and get the evidence you need. And luckily they found her now. So now they can come back. So it didn't even count as them trying to try him. So, it couldn't be like a double jeopardy situation. So yeah. So yeah.
I have something I want to show you guys. I don't know if you guys noticed Tasia, how she limps. This is why she limps.
Who is Tasia?
Tasia, that's the girl, one of the girls. Is it Tasia? Yeah, I think it is Tasia, right? That's the name. Hold on. See, now you got me questioning myself.
I don't even know about this case to the max because I just didn't even allow. I heard all I needed to hear, and I did not dive into it because it was enough disturbing detail. Yeah, so I just know the whole story. I don't know the people. Yeah.
Okay, so the name of the girl is Tasia, Teja. She was in a car accident, right? She was in a car accident. I got this off of TikTok, y'all. I got her account on TikTok, and she had a wreck. This is her car when she got in a wreck. This is the stitches she had to go through. This is her rehabilitating. That is why she walks the way she walks with that limp. This is why. I got this off of TikTok. She actually had a TikTok video, and all I did was take parts of it and make it into a still picture. So that way, I mean, it's not like you can make it into a moving picture because it is what it is. But yeah, so that's what that is. That is Tasia. Okay, that's Tasia, the one that, one of the girls that was committing what they committed. Okay, I'm just letting you know. So, like I said, she was in a wreck. I believe it was 2 years ago, if I got it correctly. I'm sorry, I didn't really check on that. I believe it was 2 years ago that she had got in a wreck. Could have been longer, and this is what happened. So she had to go through rehabilitation to walk again, and now she walks with a bad limp. So if you ever see her in court and you see her limping, this is why she limps. You would think you could have literally been unalive from that wreck that you were in, and you go do something like this to someone. So now you go from being going through rehabilitation from a bad wreck to doing this. What is really wrong with this world, y'all? What is really wrong with these people? What's really going on with this? And like I was saying, I understand what, I agree with what Ra's saying as far as how they're going to charge them with what they have evidence. That's exactly what it is. They charge you for what evidence they have on you. If they don't have evidence, they can't charge you for that. That's why they had to take some of those charges off, because they watched still pictures of what they did to her. They have still pictures. They made the videos into still pictures so they can see what they did to her. And that is what they came up with. And they dropped some of the charges, not all charges. Now the grand jurors can bring up the exact stuff that they dropped if they feel like they need to do so. Together, I need my wolf's charm. That's cute. Anyway, so yeah, that's definitely what's going on here. Can you take a picture of the tree? Hold on. Oh, okay. I thought you were. I didn't know what y'all were talking about in here. Anyway, so yeah, that's my idea, my thoughts into why some of the stuff was dropped on some of them, and others actually they got more than they had before they saw the still pictures of the video. Okay, that's why they put more charges on others and took some off of others, but none of them are getting out. Okay, they're all in there. I guess until the case is over, until they get their time, you know, they do their time. I just feel like they're going to be in a lot of trouble when they go, you know, when they go to prison, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Just going to let y'all know. It's not going to be that easy. Women or men, it doesn't matter. Whoever does it, you know, you get what you get, and that's how it goes. God forgive me for saying that, but that's what it is to me. My opinion, allegedly, but my opinion on that. This is what my thoughts are into that situation. And I know I told you guys I wasn't going to really talk about it, but I see some people talking about it, and they're like, I don't understand why they dropped the, you know, you got to do it. Because if you don't, they can, what is it called when it could cause a mistrial, y'all. It could cause a mistrial if they don't get the right information, if they don't have the right information, all the evidence that they need. It could turn into a mistrial. We don't want that. We want them to get charged for what they did, so this can be done and they could do their time. So that's what it is. Ra, you have anything else to say? I'm about to get off in a minute.
No.
What do you think about what I just said?
I don't know. I don't have nothing to say. I just stay away from that case because it traumatized me enough. I don't think I even seen the video or anything having to do with it. I think I literally was told or heard exactly what happened from the beginning, and I just checked out of that case because
more than enough.
I can't. It was too much. It was too much. Yeah.
I seen the video on somebody else's channel, and not the whole video, okay, because they kind of blurred out some of it. I did see it on I forgot the doggone person's name, but anyway, one of the people that had the video recorded it, and they showed it on the live, but he was like, no, I'm not going to show this part, and then they kind of fogged it up a little bit, but you could still see that at the time before they did that, she was actually not dressed when they had her on the ground and they were hitting her
out in the street.
Yeah.
Yes, out in the street. I heard of it.
Yeah.
I heard about it, and I ain't want to see nothing but do with it. I checked out of that. Yeah, because I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's horrible. It's definitely horrible. Yeah. I just hope that all the truth and nothing but the truth comes out, and those who need to be paid, you know, need to pay for what they did. They need to pay for what they did. And those that are not charged yet, that needs to be charged, they need to charge them. Somebody recorded this, was recording. I showed you guys the other day, that big girl that was sitting there recording stuff, and she literally was recording it instead of helping her. She was still alive, you guys, when she did this. She was recording her being abused, spit on, and disrespected in the manner that they did to her, and she recorded it instead of saying, hey, y'all need to stop or something, or just take off and go. The phone that you're using to record this video, to record what's going on, you could have called the COP. You could have called 911. You could have called somebody in your family. Somebody could have called 911 for you. You tell them the address and they come and they could have helped this girl. This girl could have been alive right now if it wasn't for those who were recording instead of helping. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to sit there and record, and you got recording. I hope they got your little fat tail on there, Miss Blondie. OMG. Sorry. Anyway, so you guys, I'm about to get off of here. Thank you for coming. I appreciate everybody and everyone that came through. You could have been anywhere, but you came here. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all. And Wolfpack, I'm about to be out of here. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Hold on. Let me get
All
my
right,
video.
everybody.
Bye, y'all. Let me get my outro. All right, you guys, have a great day.